Um, so yeah, just give me a second. Getting it together, and I gotta send tweets out and let everybody know I got the room open early right now, and all of that good stuff. If you could do me a favor, if you could take the link at the bottom, right, and reshare it on your page and let everybody know that we are up and running. We're waiting for the guest of honor to pull up. If you've seen the new tweet, we're going to have a live giveaway sponsored by Lambo X Apes for 2.5. It's going to be a 3-question trivia. And we're going to try to have some fun vibes in here, but just give me a second. Hey, Nico, what's up, bro? Give me a second to send these tweets out. If you guys can help with that and retweet it out yourselves for me, that we up in here and we ready to go. Actually, let me put the tweet out. I'm going to put the tweet on the top of the space call. If y'all can reshare that tweet because it has the giveaway on it. Just retweet that out for me. It has the giveaway and the link on it right there. I put it at the top of the space call. And let's let everybody know. All right, just give me a few minutes to get everything organized. All right, all right. So we got the I tweeted it out as much as I could, did what I needed to do. I think the Reaper coin still has a I think the Reaper coin still has a call up maybe, so I don't know how that's gonna play out. It's still early though. We're 20 minutes early. I'm 20 minutes early, but I like to kind of build the room up, and yeah, so the Reaper coin still has their call going up. So, what's up, Nico? What's up with you? What's up, Nico? What's going on, my guy? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, not much. My wife just went to bed, so I got an hour for myself. So listening to you.
Yeah, we're trying to get this call together. And pull up with the guy, the community guy for Xstik, and then I got a giveaway going, sponsored by Lambo, X Apes. They're gonna give away 2.25 Lambo X Apes for the giveaway.
Yeah, amazing.
So that'll be cool. And we got new music from Lemmy as well. Shit, I didn't add that to the thing.
Yeah, put it up later on.
Um I'll just add here. I'm just gonna add another I'm gonna make another one, and then just copy the just wait. I just need the link to the tweet. Um, um actually, new music.
Reaper is going up again.
Good. All right, let me just do this. Uh, we also gonna have a exclusive. We're also gonna have a exclusive listen to XRP
Okay.
Lemmy, XRP Lemmy's new song for a project. We also are gonna have a exclusive. We also are gonna have a exclusive listen to XRP Lemmy's new song for a project. It has never been heard. It's never been heard before. We also are gonna have a exclusive listen to XRP Lemmy's new song for a project. Has never been heard before. There we go.
Oh, man. Mm. Yeah, the market is a little bit screwed at the moment.
Yeah, the whole market is just going crazy. Like, it's just on some other stuff.
Yeah, man, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow I will receive my money. So you know what day it is?
You gonna go shopping?
Yeah, it's happy hour.
What you gonna go shop? What you
Yeah.
gonna go shopping for?
I'm gonna buy XRP this time.
You're gonna buy XRP? Okay, okay.
Yeah, I want a couple of thousand more. You
Uh
know,
huh.
but you know when on the XRPL, if there's like another good project, you know, I'm gonna put something in it also. I just bought a couple of days ago. Yeah, there was a couple of days ago. Yeah, I didn't know the market was gonna crash like this,
Yeah.
but I bought a couple of thousand Reaper more.
Okay, okay. Shit. What did I go shopping for this week? I got a little bit of solo. Um,
Oh, yeah, from the airdrop.
well, yeah, I did. I got the airdrop, but see, I didn't have a lot of solo, and I didn't have a lot of XRP when the snapshot hit, so I didn't get that much solo airdrop.
Yep.
But I bought a little bit. Um, what else did I pick up? I think we bought. No, XDX got like last week. um, what else? Shit, I can't even remember. That's what I need, a notebook to start writing everything down, because this is
Yeah, I have the same problem. I buy so much, I don't write anything down.
mhm.
Yeah, I should have write everything down with the prices and everything, so I get a nice average. You
Yeah,
know.
exactly. We need to do better, Nico. What's wrong with us?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know, Uh, when I receive my money, I get excited. So I'm buying everything. You know, everything I can buy, I buy.
Right there and then, it's like it doesn't even matter too much. All of that, like it's
Yeah, you know, I mean, we can try to wait for the lowest price to buy stuff, but it's already low. You know,
mm-hmm.
I mean, if you look at XRP, of course it's nice to buy that like 53 euro cents, but if you buy it for 80 cents, it's also cheap, because if you know where XRP is gonna go, yeah, well, then it's still cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know, if you look at your portfolio, you don't need to you don't have to look at your wallet amount. You know how much it's worth.
Yep.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna cry. Nah, I'm still in the green. Even when the market is down like this, I'm still in the green, so I'm okay.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a second, Nico. I'm trying to retweet this out. Pull up today, 5 p.m. Eastern, for 2Go fan vibes with Derek from the Xrpl Army. Live trivia giveaway for 2.5 Lambo X Apes. One winner. New music from XRP Lemmy. Exclusive. Never heard before. New music from XRP Lemmy. New XRPL music. New XRPL music. New XRPL music from XRP Lemmy. Exclusive, never heard before. Alright, here we go. XRPL community. XRP ledger. XRP. Let's bring this down. And that's all we could fit. Let's do that tweet. There we go. So let me put both tweets at the top, because I needed to add Lemmy. Needed to add Lemmy's music on there as well. What's up? What's up? What's up, cousin? You made it on a little bit on time for the barbecue, huh? I see. It's cool. We got 10 more minutes. The Reaper has their room going on, so I don't know how big we're gonna get to help educate about Xstik. We're gonna do a Lambo X giveaway. They're sponsoring a giveaway for a 3-question trivia giveaway. And then we got exclusive new music from our bro Lemmy. So yeah, and
What happened? Exclusive music from Lemmy?
we can barely hear you, bro.
Oh shit! Hold on.
You coming in hot? Coming in hot, hot to trot.
How's this?
Yep, that is way better.
Damn, I have to take the Bluetooth out. Hey,
Man, yeah, that Bluetooth is trash, whatever it
it
is.
it, it only cost $12. I got it at the gas station.
Uh-huh. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. And I
Uh,
see I see what happened here. Hold on, I'm about to check this. Where is this one at? Check this.
Lee Pirates, stay hiding.
uh I need to put this on the charger. I don't know where DiDi is. DiDi, the guest of honor.
It's cool. We'll hold it down till they get here.
Yeah, we chilling doing our thing.
I snuck out. I snuck out.
You snuck out to be on the to come to the barbecue.
Yep, I timed that shit just right. I was like, baby, I'm about to go to the dispensary. You want some? Yeah. Could you give me some CBD and that? Okay, baby. All right, I'm gonna go to the pizza shop after that too. Okay, all right.
Snuck out, snuck out. Hey, if y'all could do me a favor, if you're just entering the room, can you retweet the second and first one? Here we go. We got our guest of honor in the house. What's up, DiDi? DiDi is representing the Xstik Army. So he is here to speak to us about the Xstik. You're kind of early, so um, we got it recording. We're just chit chatting right now, catching up. But if you could do me a favor, DiDi, and retweet that second the second one out, I'm gonna remove the first one. if you could retweet the text, the message up there that has the 3 check marks with the third check mark is changed. We added Lemmy's exclusive music so
All
that
right.
everybody knows what they'll be getting when they come into the room today. And it takes a little time for these rooms to build up, DiDi. We're scheduled for 2 o'clock, so until we probably gonna get cracking around 2:10 my time, like 10-15 minutes into it, and then we'll work with what we got right here. I know that the Reaper coin is doing they have a call going on right now, so a lot of the Xrpl community is in there. And if
Yeah.
so it's they have a bigger crowd, a bigger audience. Obviously, they're a project, so they're going to have majority of the community over there. But we're going to work with what we got. This call is recorded, and we will repost the call and let everybody hear what we talk about in here. So it's all good.
Yeah, no worries.
But
All love, man. All love.
yes, all love. Yeah, I love your videos, man. Your videos, like, they're so warming and welcoming, and they're just like, it's like a little vibe, a little morning walk with you to work or wherever it is that you're going.
Yeah. For sure, for sure. It's just
Yeah.
yeah, we'll have a chat like you said. I just wanted to make sure that I get this right because I told you Gary came to come visit me. He actually came to me. We had a coffee that was going to last for about a half an hour, and 4 hours later, uh, we finished. And he told me he battled to get on. So I thought, let me just start early. I hate being late, and just make sure I'm connected.
Yeah. It's so yeah, he did stroll in. He came in here. He did come in. I think it was the first cookout we had when we
Yeah.
officially named it. And yeah, he did stroll in a bit late, so it was,
Yeah.
and we had like 10, 11 projects here that day, so it was
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
a lot of people talking, a lot of people on the mic, so it was
Yeah.
definitely a challenge.
Yeah, he was very shame. He told me he was so nervous. He's actually I just met him. A really brilliant mind. Very very introvert. He's it was a challenge for him to speak. He wanted to say so much more. He told me. He said, "Man, I wanted to say so much more, but yeah, but it's a really good guy. Really
Yeah,
impressed by him.
I could tell that he was nervous. Like I could tell he was pretty like
Yeah,
nervous and trying to find his words. And then there is the language barrier as well. So
yeah.
I know he was having a hard time kind of like find his English words to like try to word it correctly. So
Correct.
I did notice that. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2Cold, what do you want me? You said you want me to do? You want me to go back to the?
So if you look at the top of this space call, there's a
Oh,
tweet
sorry.
up there. If you just tap the
I
tweet, we call it the jumbotron in here. If you just
I
tap inside of it and just retweet that one,
All right.
and then
Okay.
just yeah, we'll let all of the community know that we're here. But like I said, it's probably going to be a bit of a challenge. The Reaper has their room up, and they got a lot going on in there. So it
Hey,
is
it's all
what it
right, man.
is.
It's
Yeah.
I always like you'll see with my tweets and my videos and that for me it's just as it goes. Everything flows the way it's supposed to. Uh, and
Yeah,
that's how
exactly.
I live. That's how I live.
Exactly. That's what's up. Well,
I've
if
just
you
tweeted it.
don't know, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. So if you don't know, this is so like so we got Lemmy right here. This is our bro Lemmy. He makes music, right? And he makes music crypto music specifically, and he does he makes some fire music. We get involved in projects as far as, we research them in this room together. We look up projects together. We go over the website, the white paper. We discuss it as a group, and we decide collectively if it's like, oh, okay, this sounds like a good project, and then we make our own individual decisions behind our phones or computers. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get in, or yeah, let's get in, or whatever. And then if it's not, it's like, oh, this Twitter page doesn't have enough information. This website I'm not liking. Like, I don't understand what the website is talking about. So we do research in here, and we also help teach and educate the community, as far as like the Zum wallet, people that are new to the XRP ledger, period, people that are new to XRP and crypto, period. We try to keep this as a educational hub, right? When new people come in, but for the most part, it's pretty much a family vibe, and there's regulars that are in here, and we do what I just said. We do that together, and then when we're not looking at projects, we're in here just shooting the shit, like just friends hanging out on a group call, talking shit to each other, laughing, clowning each other, having real conversations, having funny conversations, all of that. So that's the vibe that we do in here when there's no like really guests. But on Sundays, like I said, we try to do the Xrpl Cookout to try to educate as many people as possible about projects, and we try to have as many projects as possible in the room to educate as many people.
You was breaking up a little.
Okay, hold on. This seems to be a problem as well as get robotic, and then I got to switch phones. So just give me a second. All right, how's that? Can y'all hear me better now?
So anyways, how's community doing, man? You guys all right?
Yeah, bro.
We chilling,
Yeah,
bro. How you
I'm
doing?
good.
Yeah, that's Lemmy and X-rated. Those are our brothers, and then we got our bro Fiction in the house. Fiction, go ahead, hit the mic, bro. Fiction's gonna help educate us today on the difference between the ELS, I think it's 20D, and the just regular ELS. I mean, not the regular, but the update. I mean, not ELS. Sorry, XLS. My mind is all over the place about the regular XLS S. As far as the NFTs goes, and what the difference is, and when looking into a project, if you see a project is using the old protocol, why it wouldn't be a good look into that. As far as having to do, we're going to be switching into the new protocol when the update is complete. So, and then like I said, we got exclusive music from Lemmy. James, you want to come up here? You want to represent Schmeckles for the fam if you can. James, our brother down there, he's a family member as well, but he also he works with the Schmeckles project, so he can give us some insight and speak to the community about the Schmeckles project. Canna Token, I see you down there. If you would like to get up here, you're more than welcome, and to educate us about your project, because we came across your project, I think sometime last week, and we started to look into it, but I don't think we went down the rabbit hole that we usually get into. We kind of get easily distracted in here as well when it's just family members, and then I think we started talking about some other stuff. But all right, DiDi, so let's go ahead. It's 2:05, and let's start with you. So again, this is DiDi representing the Xstik Army. He's made it very apparent that he does not work for Xstik. He's not a founder or a creator. He's a community member who I understand where he's coming from, because he is excited about Xstik and he wants the world to know about Xstik. He wants to tell everybody about Xstik. And that's how I started my platform with these space calls, because that's how I felt about XR Doge. So I know exactly where he is in this journey. And that's why I wanted to bring him in here and talk to him and help him build his platform, and just help support him. So go ahead, DiDi.
Much love to Cold. Yeah, how's it? Just in case for those of you that don't know what how's it mean, it's just the way it's our slang, just greeting everyone. So to try to extend it as how is it? So yeah, so it's how's it from here? To Cold, yeah. Do you want me to just talk about my journey or just about the project?
Yeah,
What would you like?
you could talk about it all, bro. It's we have no time
Yeah.
limit here. We're hanging out, we're vibing, we're chilling, we're doing what we do when we do what we does, how we do what we do. You feel me?
Yeah. I love it. I love your vibe, man. Yeah, to Cold. So I'll tell you how I got into crypto. I've only been in it for a year and 2 months. And what happened was I got a tax rebate on my travel, my tax and all of that, and I was going to invest in your usual ISA and all that jazz. And one of my mates, I chatted to him and I said, "So what do you do for investments?" He goes, "No, I'm into crypto." And I actually bought Crypto for Dummies, because I like to do research, I like to know what I'm into, get into, and that. And I did the research, and a lot of things with me is I'm not the cleverest tool in the box, but the one thing I do have is I've got intuition a lot of times, with people, with projects and stuff, which really helped me in my life. And the first thing I saw, for some reason, I was attracted to XRP. Never read about it. It was a cheap coin back on Coinbase. It was my first platform I used. And I bought, I think I bought, what was it? I think it was something like 15,000 XRP, something like that. And they were still cheap. And about 2 weeks later, it was the SEC lawsuit, and it dropped. It dropped to, I think it was 15p, or I don't know how much that was in cents, or 11p, something like that. And all my mates this group that I got into, the crypto, they were all selling their XRP, and something told me just buy more. So I ended up buying more. And as I bought more, I thought, hang on a minute, I'm putting quite a bit of money in here now. My wife told me, "What's you doing?" I said, "Babe, you've always trusted me, and sometimes I wasn't right, but majority of the times I was right. But this time it's my gut, and I went for it. So I put in quite a bit, and lo and behold, I was very fortunate, and then I started doing my research. I started looking at the Xrpl ledger. I spoke to a guy. This guy is phenomenal. His name is Martin Volk. I'm sure you see him on the XRP, and a very, very clever man. And I DM'd him and said, "Listen, bud, can you help me with this thing? What should I do?" And he just started sending me links about the XRP ledger, XRP toolbox, tools, all of that, and said, "You go read that, go study that." And then when I was finished, then he gave me something else, and that's how I got in the journey. So fast forward, well, not even fast forward. Then I started looking at Doge, and I bought. Funny enough, I bought Doge at, I think, 0.002 or something like, or 0.009. I can't remember. And I put in a good chunk of money in there, and then sold it 0.007. And I kept on doing this. So I was feeling. I did Solana, bought Solana just over $1, sold at 17. But every time I looked at everything climbing up, never went into Shiba. I just wasn't sure. But anyways, so this is how my journey started. And fast track to now, a couple of months ago, I started really looking at the Xrpl ledger and what it's about. And like you said, XR Doge was the first thing I had seen. Loads of my Twitter was exploding with XR Doge, and I was looking at that, and of course invested in it. I missed the airdrop, but invested. Still a bit stupid. Invested in the green candle, quite a bit of money, and then of course it was the great drop. But that stuff doesn't really faze me, It didn't faze me, and as I was looked at XR Doge, I started looking at what's on the ledger, and started going to different people that's on the ledger. I started looking at influencers and stuff, and you've seen my vids, 2Cold. I don't like people over exaggerating stuff, so I kept on doing research. Then somehow I got onto Xstik, so Xrp, and I saw the creativity. Went, of course, onto the website, looked at their white paper. I loved the fact that they wanted to become world famous stick figure and be the approved official Xrp mascot. But I love the fact that they said the community approved. I like the fact that they wanted to collaborate with the community, and it's all about collaboration for me. I've said, you saw my hashtags, together we are better, I truly believe in that. And I had that gut feel, 2Cold. I honestly had that gut feel when I looked at it, and I love the fact that it wasn't that same thing. You got the same picture, just different colors, different glasses on, and all of that, and that's great. That's also great, to have. But this one, I love the fact that everything, just like us as humans, was unique, and that's how I got into Xstik.
That's dope, right? Because my journey was kind of the same, right? With XR Doge, like I said, that's how I felt, and so that's what brought me to the ledger. And like you, I started exploring the ledger, right?
Yeah.
And we found Xstik. I found Xstik for us, right? The fam. I found it, and I found it probably like 2 weeks ago. I found it in the pre-sale, right? And I was like, "Hey, you guys, I have insomnia, so when the call ends, like this call stays up almost 24/7, pretty much, right? It can stay up till like 3 a.m. in the wee hours of my time, right? And so when I get off the calls and I can't sleep, I start, I continue scrolling on Twitter, and I came across Xstik. So in the middle of the night, I did my research, and then the next day I brought it to the family. I posted it at the top of the Jumbotron, and I told them exactly kind of what you said, right? I posted it. I said, look, this is in pre-sale. I looked at the website. I looked at the white paper. I'm really digging it. I can see this being a trend. Like this right here reminds me of the Garbage Pail Kids. That's the era I grew up in, right? I said, this is like, to me, I see this as being the new version of the Garbage Pail Kids. It's digital. It's the digital Garbage Pail Kids. I can see these stick figures. I can see a trend happening with everybody changing their profile picture to stick figures. And I changed my picture. I changed my picture like 2.5 weeks ago, something like that, before everybody started doing it. And everybody would come in the room like, my regular picture was an astronaut chilling on the moon drinking a beer, and that's how everybody could find the 2Cold space call. And everybody would come in and be like, why'd you change your picture? I'm like, you'll see. I'm like, these stick figures are finna, like, I'm telling you, it's finna catch a wave. This is finna be a trend. And sure enough, like a week or so after I changed my profile picture, here goes everybody doing it. We researched the project together, and we liked it, and so we got in early. We got in on the pre-sale at 0.002, and we're excited too. We're riding the wave.
I hear you, 2Cold. That's same as me. Got into the pre-sale. I I bought initially, and then I bought some more, and then I looked at, I want to be in the top 10 of the because we're all going to get NFTs in the top 100. Get NFTs. I think the first one is. Sorry, I don't have all the info in my head right now. But one is going to get a. I wonder if you can help. I think one is going to get a legendary, or no, a legendary one, and then we're going to have 10 or something like that, or epic, and then 10 rare, and then the rest common, something like that. I can't remember. And looking at the creations, for me, they're all legendary. I spoke to one of the founders, Michael Stick, one of the co-founders. There's 4 of them, and I said, you look at what you're creating here. It reminds me of a potential South Park. That this thing can go viral. This thing can go games, which simple games that they're looking at doing in the near future. But I said to him, why not do 2-dimensional, storylines? I would love it. I'm a kid. I'm a kid at heart. I like being playful, and to me, it makes me happy. I've just put on their website now just to look at their figures, and every time I look at it, I smile. And I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. I believe, like you said, 2Cold, this is gonna go viral. This is gonna go. The more and more people see it, and as they increase the advertising and all of that, which is part of their roadmap, man, the only way is up. It's a lot of coins in that I've had. I'll be honest. I mean, I sold Xrpl at 170 something, and then I rebought it. And some people hate me for it, but it's all about timing. I'm not a trader, but there's certain things that do make sense. For someone that didn't study charts and stuff like that, and was not a financial advisor or not a trader, and that certain things just made sense to me. It's like anything in life. If there's too much of it, then the price is going to go down. If there's too little of it, it becomes rare, and that's in anything. It's normal artwork that we get. It's any commodity that we think about in life, and that's how I look at my journey. But the one thing about 2Cold, and that's what I said in my 2Cold. Sorry, you're going to start becoming an NFT 2Cold. The one thing I said on one of my tweets was, I said I haven't sold one. The only stuff that I inverted commas sold was the 10,000 I gave away. My accounts, I challenged at Xstik to say, am I lying? Because of course they saw my account and the stuff going out, and that's the only thing that's ever gone out. I am this certain that this project's going to go to the moon. Just the fact that they're creative. You see, they're spending time 2Cold. We can all make NFTs. It's very simple. I'm looking at my daughter. She's 12 years old. She drew this phenomenal. I couldn't believe that she could draw like this, but she drew this figure, and I was like, this could be an NFT. And I said, could you do more of these? Could you do them? And she was like, yeah, no problem. And I was surprised. I always knew she could draw, but not to that type of detail. So what I like about it is, 2Cold, there's so many projects out there that everyone is shilling, or this is it, and this is the next big thing, and this is going to be great, and that's going to be the awesome thing. And of course, people can be all vibrant about it, but you look at the time that these people spend on each single NFT. Just look at the artwork itself. This doesn't take 2 minutes. This doesn't take one stick figure and then start press AI, whatever, create, and then you've got 10,000 figurines with different colors, etc. This is time. You know, these guys are putting time in their work, and a team that puts time in their work, you know, it's long term. You know, we know in life, easy gains, man. You people, you hear so many stories. They win the lotto, like you guys have got even bigger lottos. You know, they can go almost to 1 billion, or if not over 1 billion. Here it can go to 100 million. But you hear so many people win things, and then you find out they bankrupt, and you're like, how the hell? And it's the same for me as with projects. Is you know, this easy come easy. We hand out everything. We do this, that, whatever, and then boom, look at burn now, done for £50,000 or dollars, whatever. Is that what a project's worth? You're gonna burn people for 50,000. My word, you know, that it saddens me that we sit with people like that. But looking at Xstik, these people are putting time in, man. They're putting effort, love. I know you definitely read it, or their white paper. You read the story about them sending, you know, on Coin Rocket into space, and then finding the planet through a wormhole, and then they only got the food to eat. You know, it's creative. It's story, and we live by stories. We live by the narrative to this day. I mean, we could have been on video call, but we're listening. We grow up listening to stories. We sit by the fire and shoot shit and talk big and talk little and all of that. But we love stories. The better the story, the more people listen. And I love the fact that they started a story like this, really speaking to us, someone like me. I'll tell you, look, I'm 45, so but I'm 45 going on 12. I'm still a kid. My wife bought me a shirt when we were in Thailand, and it's a little monkey with a burnt foot, and it's a cartoon with his arm wrapped up in a sling and all of that, and he's got fireworks in his other hand, and it says, "I'm a slow learner," and my wife bought it for me because she said, you're a slow learner. You still do stuff that a 12-year-old boy would do, just stuff that doesn't make sense. And yeah, so that's what, like I said, that's what attracted to me to Cold. And then you do your research. You look at someone saying, anything. It's great to have airdrops. I'm all for airdrops, but everything I learned in my life, nothing, unless it's a gift. Unless someone gifts you because they want to gift you something out of love, and that, nothing is worth anything if you're not willing to pay for it, willing to sacrifice for it. It's not worth anything. When someone goes, "Oh, no, you can just have that." I'm like, no, I know you worked on this. It's in my industry. Someone, I want to gift you this. Thank you very much. I'm like, no, I'm not taking that as a gift because you're doing this for future business. I will pay for this and give you future business because I know you put blood, sweat, and tears in this. And that's why I was happy to invest in the when it was at 002. Heck, I FOMO'd in again at 004. I was too scared I was going to lose. So yeah, that's my vibe to Colt. That's how I am. That's who I am. And how I started. I've always wanted to chat to people. Sorry, I just want to take a sip of water. So, how I started these videos, before I made that video, it happened 10 seconds before that. I'd always thought, I want to talk and this and that, and I'd like to chat to people. I'm not a shiller. I was hoping that I would just, just get people excited and when stuff goes tough, and just give them some comfort, and 10 seconds before I hit that bridge too cold, I went, you know what? Stuff it. And I took out my phone. At first, I looked at loads of people walking. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to be so embarrassed. And I went, you know what? No. And I pressed play and I record, and I started walking. And everything that came out, like you see, I mean, you hear me fumble and stumble, because I'm not thinking about what I'm saying. I'm feeling what I'm saying. Now, I'm going to get to the point, of course, that I understand. I do understand the technical aspects and stuff like that, but that will be on a different platform. I don't even know how this platform works properly, to be honest with you, 2Cold. You know, when you told me, if you didn't tell me to look just above, and that's where the tweet is, I would not have a clue. I would have been stumbling through the phone and trying to sound intelligent, but I would just make an ass of myself anyways at the end of the day. So yeah, that's me. Also, man, you know, you heard my video. I was so sad. I did 10 people, and I first spoke, you know, with 1,000 Xsticks. Now, I'll tell you a crazy thing. I spoke to my wife and I said, babe, I'm going to give 100,000 Xsticks. And she went, how much is that? And I told her, and she was, what are you thinking? She goes, you know, you've got such a, you love this project so much and you know where it's going to go. You know how much that can be worth in the future. And I said, okay, you know what I can do in future? I can do more giveaways, but less, you know, just like I did the last one, instead of one big one. And then, you know, I love giving. And how crazy is this, 2Cold? I told you guys in my videos, you know, I believe that the universe, the way it works, you know, you put a corn seed into the earth, you're not going to get watermelons, man. You're going to get corn if you're gonna water that baby and look after it. You're going to get corn. You're not getting watermelons. So when I gave and I spoke about the whole suit thing, I just had this feeling inside me to give this group of young men that needed work clothes. They didn't have suits and that. They came out of a program, and I just gave all of it. That's all I had. And it was only a few weeks later, I had 7. I had more suits, and they were all brand new. And when I did that giveaway, what happens? I get an NFT. I get an NFT totally. I liked, subscribed, and bam, I get an NFT. Out of thousands of people, one winner, I win. And that's why, you know, I keep on saying this. I'm sure you all want to hear more technical stuff, and I can run through it. Just ask me exactly what you want to know, and I'll give it to you. But this is who I am. This is how I operate. This is how I do things. I do stuff from the gut. When the gut comes, I will initially invest. Of course, I'm not going to throw the whole bank balance to it. And then I do my research. And then it confirms what I felt. Every single thing I've gone into, no, I'm lying. There's 2 coins that I've been in negative. That's the one I just spoke about, the earlier one, you know, when I FOMO'd in XR Doge at the wrong time. You know, I did it at the wrong time. That was a silly mistake. I didn't even look at the chart. And another one, I'm trying to remember what that one was. I can't remember now. But that was the ones that I burnt a bit. But everything else, every single one I've got, even if it was a dollar profit or $50,000 profit, it was in profit. And that's not to. I don't want people to follow me for technical advice on that. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not going to act like one. I'm going to tell you what I feel like in my heart and what I love, and that's it. That's the bottom line. And okay, I don't care who asks me what. I'm not going to start bullshitting about my knowledge of the technical analysis and that. There's many other people that are much more experienced than me that are willing to share that information with me. And that's what I am about. I'm here to build relationships. You know, when you serve people, there's a lot of people that will give you all the information you require. You know, that's the way it is, 2Cold. My mouth's so dry. I think you better start talking and just ask me what you actually want to. Is there anything additionally you want to know? I can tell you what I know, what I'm busy with.
Okay.
Just on that, I'm not going to say who yet, but I'm busy in talks with quite a big sports star, and I'm trying to get hold of another friend of mine that's actually an agent. So to watch the space, I hope I'm going to start getting different type of sports personalities in. And if they agree, of course, Xrpl is more than happy to create those NFTs for them that they can sign. And then, of course, they can keep it for themselves. Or, like I've said to a lot of them, is, you can sell it for, keep it until it's a really high value, and sell it and give it to your favorite charity. We're all about charity. That's it.
That's what it's all about, DiDi, right? Like you explained it all to a T. Like I said, when I reached out to you to come to the cookout, and you told me that you didn't work for them, that
No.
you're just a regular investor, and you're excited about it, and this is all new to you, and everything's moving so fast. I told you,
Yeah.
I said, I know exactly where you are and how you're feeling, and
Yeah, you
what
did.
you're going through right now, right? Because it moves fast in this space, right? I started this Twitter space with only 6 followers, and I'm almost at, somebody pointed it out to me last night. Excuse me. Somebody pointed it out to me last night, because I don't look at my numbers. Somebody pointed it out to me last night that I'm almost at 3,000 followers. And I was like, no, you're lying. And I went and looked, and I was like, oh shit, I am. But that's the same thing, right? It's not about the numbers. It's about the feeling of giving, the feeling of helping.
Yeah.
And in this space, right? It started with me, and then our family built around it, and we have the same mindset. We like helping people and bringing them into the space, and just like you, making it fun, right? So we help people by educating them and like tipping them with a coin we call the Becky token, because
I've seen it.
she's a part of the family, and she's a dev. She's created 3 projects on the ledger. She's created Becky token, she's created Ocean's Assist, and she's created XLinden. Okay, and with Becky token, she let us know, don't hold like, make it rain on everybody. This is our onboarding tool. Like, this is to teach people how to use the Zum wallet, what the Zum wallet is, how to use the tip bot. Like, and that's what we do pretty much every day. We just make it rain, Becky, right? And people come in here and they're like, what is the Zum wallet? How do you do it? What's XRP? What's on the ledger? What projects are you? We like helping to educate people and inform them, and showing them how to do their own research. It's, you don't come in here. We don't want people coming in this room. We're not trying to sell anything to anybody. That's not what we do in here, right? It's not, we don't, if anybody asks us about anything that we're invested in, we can back up our investment because of our research. It's not, we just looked at the chart and it's just time to buy because it's going to the moon. That's not a good enough. We're not traders either, right?
No.
We're investors. So I know exactly where you're at, right? And
brilliant.
Your journey, it's about, when this goes viral, right? Because like I said, I can see this. I called it before it started. I said, I see this being a trend. And with that trend, it's not just about, oh, I think he got rugged, he'll be back. But for you guys down there, the trend that I see in here, DiDi, just hit the request button again, and I bring you back up. The Twitter be glitching like that, so it's nothing that you did or anything. It's Twitter be tripping. You know,
You,
the
you was
trend.
talking about how we about getting followers. Like we trying to get as many followers as possible.
Shut up. So, the trend that I see, it's not just on
Can you
Twitter,
hear me,
right? With
Cole?
profile pictures. Yeah, we can hear you.
That wasn't Twitter. That was me. I put my hand down on my phone. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's all good. But the trend that I see is, like you said, it's fun. It's bringing the kid out in you, DiDi, right? Like, that's kind of what XR Doge did for me, right? It brought the kid back out in me, got me all excited and hyper and this and that, right? And I see that, and I'm like, I could see this on clothing. I can see this on kids'
yeah.
clothing. All these kids running around with all these little different X figures and Xstik figures. It's like like I said, it's like the Garbage Pail Kids for me.
Yeah.
And it
100%.
is fun, and it is. And for you having the connections that you just said, and you being in contact with Xstiks, you're gonna be in a position with Xstiks pretty soon, as far as ambassador or somebody, whatever. But you're gonna be a part of that team.
Yeah.
Right now, it's like the quote unquote vetting situation, right? They're filling you out and seeing how the community is responding to you, and the community is vibing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you when you asked me in the DMs, what advice can I give you? I said, your video, that was your introduction, and the people gravitated to it. So you just stay consistent with that. Whatever it is, wherever you walk into, whenever you need to make that video, you just do it, and that's your platform. They don't your platform isn't to get on a Twitter space call and speak to everybody every day. That's what I do, right? That's how I introduce myself to the community. You introduced yourself to the community by doing an inviting, welcoming video, letting them see your face and how happy and jolly you were. And that's what the community is going to want to continue to see from you. And that's what they're going to continue to gravitate to you. And I see you in your comments talking to your followers, talking about your walk and, how cold it was or whatever, and answering your followers. So, and that's what it's all about. And that's what's going to bring your community, because yes, you're talking about Xstik, but you're building your own community as well. All right. And Xstik is going to end up being your sponsor for your community, because that's what's going to bring you into the crypto space, and your life is going to change, right? When Xstik goes viral, which means when it goes mainstream, like Sheeb and Inu did. Shiba Inu and Doge did. You're already the face. Like people people who are here on the ledger and know about Xstik, we know about you. But those people who are coming from mainstream, they're going to come and look. If they're going on Twitter, because you're not a YouTube content creator either, right? So they're not going to see you on YouTube or none of that. But when they come on Twitter, they're going to see you. Your name is going to be tagged a lot. And people are going to start, like, it's going to move fast, especially if you make these connections that you're saying that you have these connections with, and you're in contact with Xstik, and then they officially like validate you and put your name out there with them. You're gonna move. It's gonna move very fast for you. So let me get to James. I see our bro James. He has a question. So around this time, we do questions from the community, right? Like anybody who wants to ask you a question, we're gonna bring them on up and go on ahead and chit chat with you, because this is what it's about in here. When we bring projects in and guests, we like we like that we can have conversation and not just watch a video and then write a comment and then wait for a response. Like we like the interaction. All right, so go ahead, bro James. The mic is yours.
Awesome. Hey guys, and hey DiDi. That was a really cool story, and I really liked how you said you're all about stories, and you yourself are a great storyteller. So I commend you on that. My quick question was just around when the NFTs are live and minted, where will they be sold? Is it going to be sold on a NFT marketplace, and if so, which one? And then the second follow-up question will be, what will they be sold for? Will it be sold for the Xstik token, or will it be in XRP? If you know the answer, I guess.
Yeah. So I know the first thing that they're doing, of course, is going on the Sologenic. You aware of that, hey James?
No, so that's news to me. So they're going to be XLS 14D. Is that the case? So they're going to be part of the solo first release?
Yes, so the first release. So they're actually one of the first release. One of the projects is going to be on the first release for solo. So that's great news. So if you go onto XRP Sticks Twitter page, you'll see that that's happening. There's a couple. I forgot what the others were, but XRP Stick is definitely I think the number one, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'll double check for you, but it's definitely, I think it's the first one, the number one, that's going to be on the Sologenic on the 25th, I believe. So it's only a few days from now. Then that's the case. XRP or Xstik, I do not know, James. I can always ask.
Yeah, well, I can actually answer that. If it's on Sologenic, it will be XRP or Solo. So depending on
XRP,
the
hey?
agreement
Yeah.
they've made, yeah, which is
See,
fantastic. Like I think that's what it should be all about, right? Because XRP is what brought the XRPL together. So to bring it back into the XRP world, it also it secures the Xstik sort of chart a bit better as well. So I think that's
it.
the approach a lot of projects are going for. So yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
What's your viewpoint on the XLS 14D verse 20? Have you thought about it much, or is it just sort of it is
James,
what it is?
I haven't read much into it. That's actually one of the things that I'm going to look at later on, but I don't have an opinion on it yet. But yeah, as soon as I do have a read, I'll give my comments on Twitter.
Awesome. Well, I think
Just
Fiction's
also
going to
on-
actually give us a bit of information on it a bit later, but it's I know it's a sensitive topic, so I try to
Yes.
sort of steer clear from the emotional side of things and just sort of get the information in my ears and sort of have my own opinion, but don't share it, sort of thing. I guess is probably the best approach right now because it's very sensitive in a few different spaces. Anyway, I'm going to jump off for now. So thank you so much, DiDi. It's been great listening to you. And
James, thank you, brother. The thing also, like you said with XRP, it's great that it's on XRP. XRP is the matriarch, man. XRP is going to be. She's the mother. Is the mother of all these coins. Now, the mother's going to have some good kids and bad kids. That's just a fact. And unfortunately, we just got to make sure that we make friends with the good kids. That's how I see it. I see everything. You always see me talk about family and stuff like that. I see everything as family. I love elephants, so I always think about the matriarch that controls the family and tries to put it in line. Now, I do hope that there will be some form of good regulation. I'm not what we are currently seeing, but some good regulation to actually protect the investors like you all. Currently we're looking at we all know about the lawsuit and all of this, and I don't want to talk about it too much. But yes, we do need regulation to protect us. But how that happens, that's a different story, and that is for people as clever as all of you, not me. I'm the one that just loves the vibe. I'm the one that goes by feeling. I'll give you a simple example. I was watching. I'm sure you know my accent. I'm originally from South Africa, and I'm a big rugby fan. I love playing rugby. I played myself, and I was in a sports bar in London with my best friend. We were watching a rugby game, a final. One of my team that unfortunately lost. But my wife walked into the bar. Now this bar can hold thousands of people. It's a massive place in London, big sports bar. It was called the Walkabout in Temple, and she walked into the bar, and I looked at my friend. She was about 30 meters away or 30 yards, and I said to him, "There's my wife." And he laughed at me and he went, "You should be so lucky." And I married her 3.5 months later. That's 15 years ago, and that's what I go by. I go by my gut. Like I said, like James, you sound like a very intelligent person, and this is the type of people that I like. You would give me your viewpoint, and then I will look at it and take it in and go, okay, shit, James got he's got some technical info there that helps me. And this is the whole community. I'm glad that, like 2Cold's said, she's creating you're the matriarch of this community here, 2Cold's. So creating this where people like you, James, I can hear you are a technical person just by the way you speak. Guaranteed technical. You have an understanding of that. When I go X, Y times whatever, I get all confused. But I can hear from you already. You'll be able to explain to me why XY plus 2Y is equals whatever, 2XY or something, whatever it is.
You're giving me post-traumatic stress in my university degree, DiDi.
But yeah, man, this is what community is about. And if we get this right, if we understand that collaboration equals opportunity, which equals success, if we do it right, man, everybody wins. I hate it when people always go, it's a lose win. Someone will always lose, someone will win. And unfortunately, this is what happens in this space. But if in this community, in the family we create, I want everyone to win. And the only way we're going to do it is with people, that we give people a platform like you do. Thanks for that, 2Cold. Number two, that we respect everyone's opinion and take notes. I'm sitting here with a book and a piece of paper because you might tell me something I don't know and I'll make a note of it. I listened to a story. It was about a billionaire, and he was sitting at a table, and there was this young man. He was telling him all about how he sailed a circumventer, or sailed from the east coast of the US to London, and he was just listening attentively, and his wife was getting quite agitated with him, and kept on listening, and they climbed into their limo, and she just gave him some. She told him, "You have circumvented the world. You've sailed every ocean, every sea that's on this planet. Why didn't you tell him that you did all of that?" And he said, "My darling, I know what I know, but that young man might know one thing that I don't know that will make me a better sailor. And if this is the only thing I can make you remember that. That someone else might know one thing that you don't know that will make you a better investor."
Exactly right. And that's what we do here. That's why we bring projects and we discuss them amongst each other, because we all have our different approaches to how we research how we do our own research. The family has their own. I like to look at websites and read the information there. I'll read the white paper, but I won't dive into it. We got our bro X-rated right here. He likes to look at logos. If the logos aren't good enough for him, he doesn't want to put it. He tells us, no, that logo's that's not a cool logo. That logo looks like garbage. And then Uncle Neil, he likes to dive into the white paper and stuff like that, and talk about potential market cap and the USD conversion from XRP and all. So we all have our own different ways of doing our research and putting it together. But Fiction, I see you, bro. And James, thank you very much, brother. You already know it's much love. If you want to stay on the mic and represent for Schmeckles in a minute, Fiction, I see you, bro. But Dre, I had brought Dre up before you put your hand up, so we'll get to Dre and then we'll get to you, Fiction. So go ahead, Dre.
Yeah, too cool. I just want to say thanks for the space. You know what I mean, and you speak with wisdom beyond your years. Congrats on your success, DiDi. I just wanted to know a little bit about your background. How'd you get into this space? How did you find Xstik, and what brought you to them? What made you love them so much?
Yeah, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for the question. Well, a couple of things. Well, firstly, before we started, I invested in Xrpl and quite a few other coins over time, just from a tax rebate I got, and that's how I got into crypto, trying to make make my money work for me, and then I somehow on Twitter like 2Cold's said, I had XR Doge popping up and all of that, and I FOMO'd into that. Unfortunately, on the green, I didn't do my normal due diligence, the feeling inside. I just jumped into it because I thought, you know what, this is going to go, and it will. But I jumped in the wrong time with my own money. I was too late for the airdrop. And anyways, I let that go. You know, it's still in my account. It's still in my Zum wallet, and I actually, funny enough, bought some more 2 days ago. But getting to the XRP stick, so a couple of things. Again, it was on Twitter. Somehow I got tagged by someone I don't even know. Someone tagged me, I guess, like I did in the beginning. I just pressed @ and then went on the alphabet, and someone must have done that and clicked my name. And I saw this Xstik. Sure, that's quite a few weeks ago, month and a half. I can't remember now. No, how long has it been now? 2Cold? How long is it? About 3 weeks, yeah? It feels like forever now.
Yeah. So I found it like 2 weeks ago. So if you found it
Yeah.
before me, then yeah, about 3 weeks or so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then I found it. So I got linked to that, my man, on Twitter. And then something funny enough that 2Cold said, I was just smiling. Then I forgot to press X-rated. Has got a point. You know, he doesn't like if the logo is not good, he's not that interested. And the thing is, for me, is, you know, it's and I guess with X-rated, and he can correct me, it's about that first impression. It's like, how much effort did you put in to show me what you want to show me? And I saw that, and then basically what Uncle Neil's done, I went, I clicked onto their Twitter page, clicked onto to go to their website, and I started reading, and there was the little kid in me when I when I read about you know, the human sending two apes into space, and the whole story, man. I was being a little kid there. I was just all excited reading the story, and when it finished, I went, damn, that's too short. Carry on. I want the story. What happened next? And of course, we are next. This is the story. And so this is how I got into Xstiks. And then, of course, I went in, you know, all of a sudden, my heart told me, you want to be in the top 100. And I invested, and I was in the top 100. I was top 10. And then, of course, more people FOMO'd in, and I'm not as rich as everyone, you know. So
Uncle Neil, mute your mic. Uncle Neil, mute your mic, please. We're not okay. Thank you. Sorry, DiDi.
Yeah, I was 10. Then I went to 13. Then to 22. And then it kept on going. And I'm like, oh my word! I want to make sure I get the. I want to at least get, if it's not a rare NFT, you know, I want to get the next one. What was it? I think it was someone got a legendary or epic one, and then the rest was rare, and then common. And I thought, okay, I can't get to epic because I can't buy 10 million Xstiks at that time. I was invested in other projects, so I went, all right, I've got to at least stay in the rare until the snapshot. So, and that's how it happened, my brother. I loved the community, and then I made the video. You know, like I said to 2Cold and to the community here, it was 10 seconds before I made that video. I went, stuff it. I'm gonna make this video. And at first, I was just gonna talk about crypto. Just going, guys, I'm into this. This is what my passion is. I'm enjoying it. And bam, Xstik's just stuck in my head, and I started talking about it. And you saw my first video. It was just my excitement about it and how cool it is. And then Michael Stick DM'd me and went, "Hey, bro, we love your spirit. We love the way you chat, and keep on going. Thank you, thank you for your support." And that never offered me anything, nothing. And this is what's great about them. You know, I'm not bought. You know, I didn't get paid to do that. I love this. I'm looking now at the sticks. I love them, and I don't know. I can't tell you, brother, why. I'm so. It's just something in me. I know. I know for a fact that not for a fact. Nothing's a fact in life. Um, but I know that this is not going to the moon. This is going to Pluto, man. This is going to go to Pluto. Uh, Effort equals reward. The effort that they put in this project gives me the security in my heart that knows that they're here for the long run. And that's where it is, brother. That's how I got into it. I hope that answered your question, and thank you for the question.
Yeah, Dre, thank you, bro, for that question. We'll get to fiction. So, and while you have the mic, fiction, bro, if you had a question for DiDi, go on ahead and shoot that, and then we'll jump into you. If you could help educate the community on the difference between the XLS 20D and the XLS 20. So go ahead, bro, fiction. The mic is yours.
Oh, man, my fault. All right, man. I had to stretch. How y'all doing today, though? Goodness.
We good, we good, we good, brother. How are you?
Good. Just watching this Rams versus Bucks game. Really confused on how my Rams keep letting this team come back like this. I'm just, yeah. I'm over here kind of getting a little scared. So yeah, I'm doing that. But I want to come up here today to, you know, explain the differences between these two tokens on the ledger, these proposals that we have called the XLS 14 and the XLS 20D. And I know DiDi was talking about this project called Xstik, and they are going to be like one of the first projects. I don't really know too much about Xstik because it's like I haven't. It's a lot of projects I just haven't really got into like that, but I know this is going to be a significant project on the ledger because it's going to be one of the first crypto like mascots for XRP. That's what they're trying to do. I guess that's their little goal or whatever. And I didn't know too much about the pre-sale or anything, but I've been seeing the really, the chart been going crazy. The whole community for Xstik's been going crazy, so that's always good to see. But they are making their first mint under this XLS 14D. But the thing is, it's actually all right. It's really a couple of differences between the 14D and the 20D, starting off with just basic features of what the token can do. I was reading over the GitHub files for the proposals because this stuff is all online. If anyone ever wants to read it up and look up all the technical functions, like everything for the XRP ledger is on the internet because this is all public information. So the thing is with the XLS 14D, it's just kind of like a token that can't really be split up like the fractionalized tokens that we are proposing with the XLS 20D. These new projects like ELS going to have fractionalized NFTs, and that's why they're waiting for the XLS 20D. That's one of the more significant features. The XLS 20D has more flags as far as like giving you options for um like an NFT ID page. So everybody now, you know how you can go on your MetaMask wallet and you can see your NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. Right now with the XRP ledger, we can't go into our Zum wallet or anything and see any of our NFTs yet because we haven't even got to the point to where we can even mint NFTs yet. So the XLS 20D is going to give us this function. We're going to have our own NFT IDs. We're going to have this thing called IKYC. It's going to be able to verify. You already been seeing that with what is this thing called Global ID. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so it's just a whole lot of little small details between the XLS 14D and the XLS 20D. One notable thing though is the community of the devs were saying they shouldn't use the XLS 14D because it is just no point of you know starting the token as with the XLS 14D functions and then having to transfer or swap it over to the XLS 20D. But now Sologenic is making this easy. So I don't think it even matters if it's like it's a lot of clear differences, but I don't really think it matters for companies to wait or anything. The only real differences that will be like fractionalized NFTs, the token ID pages and stuff like that in your wallet, so we can actually see our actual um, NFTs. I think the XLS 14D also didn't have some of these features where they were talking about letting us see this NFT in our wallet. So the XLS 20D is just a really, really well thought out, better proposal for NFTs on the ledgers that give it way more functionality and way more features and flags that are attached to it. So
So, Victor, when you talk about fractionalized NFTs, is can you please explain? In my mind, I'm thinking, is that like, let's say we've got a spaceship, for instance, or let's look at the Xsticks. Um, so, would you say you'll be able to get two hands, and then you get the face, and then you get the body, and you combine them as one? Is that what you mean by fractionalized, or have I got it totally wrong?
that actually that'd be a pretty cool concept to see a project do something like that. Like that what you just kind of described was like that. What's that Yu-Gi-Oh card? The blue. I don't know. I forgot the thing where you used to have to get five Yu-Gi-Oh cards and put the master dude together. That's a pretty cool idea, DD. You
Yeah.
should write that down somewhere if you was thinking about a project yourself. But fractionalized NFTs are basically just NFTs that like say for instance one NFT and you can basically divide it into multiple parts. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a group of people or say for instance because me personally I like this technology, all the pictures and the NFT projects and all that stuff is really cool, it's really fun, it's good to see the community involved in that stuff. But me, I know these NFTs, like that stuff is going to be around and there's going to be so many projects that come around and make these types of arts that a lot of these projects aren't going to be worth too much of anything. So what the NFT technology gives us options for like putting stuff in order, tracking um tracking things that we need to see on the blockchain. It's like going to be NFTs. I think me personally, NFTs are going to get to the point to where it's going to be carbon credit versions of NFTs. When I turn my light on, that transaction from me flipping the switch to turn the energy on in my house is going to be a recorded transaction on the blockchain. I think that is going to be a form of an NFT. I think we're going to be paying for the exact amount of energy that we need. So these fractionalized NFTs are just basically going to be something that is a divisible token. Basically, it's the same thing as regular crypto almost, but attached to so much more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool, perfect. Thank you for that, bro. Fiction. So let me take this time real quick to do a segue, right? A little commercial brief. So we
Yeah.
have as we heard from DiDi.
Yeah, I think Uncle Neil got a question for me.
Okay, yeah, give me a second, real quick. We have DiDi and Fiction. They spoke, and then I posted at the top of the space call their pages. If you guys look on the jumbotron, just scroll through that stuff. Um, those will send you down your own rabbit holes. Our brother Fiction, in case you guys didn't know, he is a YouTube content creator. Okay, so anything XRPL related, he is your go-to guy. He also does TA, technical analysis. He does charts. He marks up charts. He finds projects, and he'll send you on your way to kind of do your own research. He'll let you know what he's found. He'll speak upon it briefly, and that's your cue to go. Go do your own research after that. Like he'll bring it to
I
the table to
I
you.
do in depth. I actually too cold. I actually do in depth. I got like a group off Twitter where people can contact me. I do a lot of in depth analysis. So that yeah, I'm not really too much in the Twitter space like that because I let other people kind of do that. But me personally, I do really do in depth uh courses and things like this, consultations outside of this. So yeah, no, if anybody needs in depth, information, I definitely do that. I have a full team of people that we help understand this technology and uh, even more so just the XRP ledger because this is not the only blockchain. It's as other blockchains is just as cheap, just as fast, just cheaper. So I educate people on other things as well as far as crypto. So I do really go deep into this. I'm just put that in. I like to speak for myself too. So yeah.
Okay, my bad, my bad. So at the top are their pages. So you tap in, follow their pages. You could get to his YouTube link through his page. You could get to DiDi. I posted his most recent video, I believe, taking a walk with DiDi. And if you guys haven't seen DiDi and what has brought him appealing to the Xstik community and even inviting to me. Um, those are his videos. That's his content that he's creating. So I put that up there. Lambo X Apes is in the building. We're gonna get him up on the mic in a second. I posted his page up there. He's doing a giveaway in his Discord. He has sponsored a giveaway for today. We'll get into that in a little bit, right? Um, it's for 0.25 Lambo X Ape coin, and it'll be a 3-question trivia that's like kind of XRP related, and we'll do that live here and do the giveaway live. Um, we got XLinden in the building. I put their page up top as well. XLinden will come up to the mic and speak about their project as well. And we got Jenna XRP in the building. If you don't know, she is a very big presence in the XRP community, and we're going to get her on the mic as well. So just give me some time. I'm going to put all this stuff on the Jumbotron, but you could tap on their profile pictures as well and just get to them from there. But I try to kind of have the stuff on the Jumbotron so people can just come in and kind of see what we're into right now. So I know Fiction said Uncle Neil probably had a question. So go ahead, Uncle Neil. The mic is yours.
He basically covered it with the fractionalized tokens, and I like the idea of that because depending, excuse me, on the value of the particular product or project that is that has the NFT attached to it, it automatically becomes tokenized. So if a painting or artwork or music or whatever has a certain value, multiple people can own a piece of that project, including buildings and bridges and a whole bunch. Anything can be tokenized, and that's I think where we're moving in this NFT space and the tokenization of everything and metaverse and so on. But anyway, okay, thank you. But I did understand that after he said that.
No problem. Yeah, Uncle, no, you definitely yeah, you're definitely going in the right direction with those ideas as far as what's going to be tokenized in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll just go ahead and give myself an outro and go ahead and get up out of here. Like 2Cold's said, I'm a YouTuber. If anybody likes to just get educated on different projects, on the XRP ledger, I cover everything from metaverse projects to play to earn gaming on the XRP ledger. But my niche is kind of finding real world use case cryptos on the XRP ledger, things that I feel like uh we're not gonna have too much of an option to uh it's like it looks so good on the ledger and the projects that I'm looking at. Like one of the projects I'm looking at is called Things Go Online. It's tokenizing carbon credits. I'm looking at projects like that, and that's what I kind of try to focus on. Technical things, technical analysis. We do trade call outs. You know, I'm just not a person that's going to tell you hold a coin and believe in it because the project looks good. We're gonna actually like look at the market. You know, we understand how um, these market makers and these people move these markets. So you know, I want to educate people on how to make money. Like it's not a I do a whole lot with this. So if you want to get that type of information, you want to make some money in this and just not hold coins, you come to my page and you can look me up. But that's about it.
All right, cool. Thank you, bro. Fiction, we appreciate you very much for stopping by, bro.
Most definitely, most definitely. Thank you, 2Cold. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Have a good one, bro.
Most definitely.
All right, let's get to Lambo. Since you hit it, let's get to Lambo X Apes. Lambo X Apes. XLinden, hit the request so I can bring you on up, bro. So go ahead, Lambo. The mic is yours.
Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Brian. I'm the founder of Lambo X Apes. I'm sponsoring this event and this giveaway for today. If you don't know anything about Lambo X Apes, we're doing augmented reality Lamborghini style models using programs like Unity, Blender, and presenting NFTs in a unique and different way in a real world environment. We have our Android app that we have being released here shortly. We have it on the Apple Test Flight Network. We have filters, and we have new models being updated that we're going to be introducing into these applications. So that's a little bit about what we're about. We recently partnered up with the Bored Ape Yacht Club. So we've been integrating the apes into our Lambos, integrating our communities together. It's been a really good collaboration so far. They're a wonderful group of people. I believe they were kind of first to market here in the XRP ledger when it comes to NFTs. They're introducing new business structures and business models to me that didn't even know was possible, looking into mutating Lambos with apes and things of that nature. Looking at revenue, basically incentives for holding LXA, like in bananas, for example, or some sort like that, right? Kind of like what CyberKongs did with their NFTs, the first ones to offer, a little extra side token for holding the NFT. So that's a little bit about what we're about. And if you have any questions, please feel free to raise a hand and ask me away.
All right, perfect. Thank you, B. I don't got no questions as of right now, so we'll keep it moving with XLinden. So go ahead, XLinden.
Hey everybody, sorry, I was looking for my headset. I found it, sorry. In the meantime, I want to say I'm huge fan of that project. Thank you again, 2Cold, for bringing us up here.
You
hear me?
Okay, you were kind of getting zapped. You're clear now, I think.
Okay, for sure. So, XLinden is a project that we created around the question of why Linden Labs is not involved in Web3. For those of you that don't know, Linden Labs is the creator of Second Life. Second Life is a game that's about 20 years old, but arguably the first metaverse. Also, the Linden dollar that they have is arguably the first cryptocurrency, even. And it's an incredible place because as of right now, there's a lot of promises, right, of what we can do with the metaverse. And the reality is that it's prohibitively expensive or still under development, right? And we just can't do the things that we want to do in the metaverse right now. But Second Life, a game that's for not only free, but has all the user generated content already there. Like we have a founder's feed in another metaverse, right? But everything needs to be made. All the everyday items like tables and chairs and clouds and trees, all that stuff has to be made still. And we're the ones that have to make it. But at least in Second Life, it's already there. If you want to be Godzilla or a giant kaiju or some of some kind and shoot laser beams out of your eyes, you can do that right now. And the game is free to play, right? Like land is extremely cheap. Like we bought a plot of land for like $500, maybe less than that, right? I think I think it was like $400 or something like that. It was pretty reasonable, like not $10 million for a plot of land or anything like that. Like,
And Linden, I don't mean to interrupt. In case you guys want to take a sneak peek, his business partner Bex, who is also the creator of Becky Token, it's the most recent tweet I put up top, and it's a sneak peek of. It says it's a sneak peek of her DJing in Second Life. So if you guys tap into that tweet, you'll see what he's talking about. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
no, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that exactly. So we purchased land and we've got some development going on. We have the nightclub, right, which is open air. That's ready. We also have 4 luxury properties on the space for VIP arrangements, whatever. Yeah, it's looking fantastic. So the purpose of the XLinden project is really to bridge the gap between Web3, or more specifically the XRPL community, and Second Life. We are creating a space specifically for this community in Second Life. And what this does is this gives us an opportunity to deliver on all the promises of the metaverse, right? That we just aren't able to tap into yet. Like if you want, I play Mortal Kombat, right? And I always like jokingly said that I wanted to have cybernetic ninja bodyguards. And in this game, Second Life, I can literally have an army of Takunin, which is the name of the cybernetic ninja assassins in Mortal Kombat, right? I can have an army of them. And not only that, it's like you can have your avatar isn't just like the avatar in its aesthetic and its look, right? But like if you play as if you want to be Sub-Zero, you can shoot an ice ball out of your hands, right? And freeze stuff. Like right now, you can do it while I'm talking. You can log in and play this game for free and do all that stuff. And I think that's incredible and it needs to be shared with this community. If anybody deserves this opportunity, it's the XRP community.
Cool, perfect. Linden, am I stepping on him? I can't hear.
No, I'm good. Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
okay. Because there's like certain dead spots in my house, and it's like once I cross like one threshold, it goes completely silent. So, okay, thank you for that, XLinden. Dre, I see you down there, bro. Canna Token just stepped up, so let's let Canna Token get on the mic and talk about his projects, and then we'll circle back around and come back to the community for questions for any of the projects, for DiDi and all of that, and we'll get into the giveaway, and we'll be playing. I'm gonna play some exclusive blockchain music from our brother XRP Lemmy right there. It hasn't been released yet at all. James has stepped away, I think, for a meeting. He represents Schmeckles. If he comes back in time before the call ends, we'll bring him up to talk about the Schmeckles project. So just so we got a little bit of a itinerary of where we're headed, so we'll play it like that, and then we're gonna keep it moving. So go ahead, Canna Token. The mic is yours.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on here. That's what I love about Twitter Spaces. You're on one Twitter Space, and you were talking about your Sunday cookout. So I was like, oh look, this is awesome. That's what's awesome about the community. Just kind of be able to be a part of it, and kind of come around and do these sort of things. This is amazing, and that's what I love about XRP specifically. It's kind of like we're the redheaded stepchild of the crypto world, but we're getting there, and that's I've been a big supporter of XRP since since it was $3 a few years ago. But anyway, so Canna token is really totally different. I know, guys, the hottest thing in the world right now are NFTs, and we're looking at doing something to kind of get some NFTs going with our project to build a little bit more hype, because quite honestly, we're a very traditional project. And when I mean traditional is our project Canna Token is I'm from the point of sale and electronic payment industry, like actually credit card machines and point of sale systems that are in real businesses across the United States and Canada. And that's what I've done my whole life. So we created Canna Token as a way to create a type of currency, CBT token, that runs on the XRP network, because we all love XRP. XRP is super fast, low gas fees, and it actually enables real commerce to happen in real life in real time versus other blockchains. I mean, who wants to buy a Starbucks coffee for $5 and pay $100 gas fee? I mean, it's not going to happen. So what we're doing is we're going into specifically at the moment cannabis industries, dispensaries, pharmacies, online marketplaces that sell cannabis. And in the United States, I know some of you guys aren't in the U.S., but in the United States specifically, it's you cannot accept Visa and MasterCard. It's against federal regulations. So with Canna Token, CBT is going to be able to be transacted with the Zoom wallet through the API right on a real life credit card machine and point of sale system in these businesses. So you walk into a dispensary, throw up, you want this Bubba Kush or whatever it is, it's $50. They type on the credit card machine, our terminal, that our point of sale system that we have developed, $50. QR code pops up, scan it with your Zoom wallet, boom, done transaction. You've actually created real life commerce utilizing the CBT token. So businesses are happy because they're not stuffing cash in the walls and have to, hire security force to just to maintain their livelihood, because these cannabis dispensaries and these weed dispensaries, they're having to have armed bodyguards. I mean, they're stuffing millions of dollars in the walls. It's a huge, huge, huge problem. So not only are we bringing cryptocurrency to real life usage on a daily basis, and when I say daily basis, most of these cannabis dispensaries are doing 10 to 15,000 a day at least in transactions. A large percentage of that, in our opinion, is going to be, number one, everyone wants to use crypto in real life. There's a ton of people in the cannabis industry that love cryptocurrency, and to have a token specifically for that and transact with it, it's been really phenomenal. We've had a lot of great partnerships that are coming to light. Our VP of business development, he owns a cannabis processing lab. We have other people that are really big names that are looking into our project that want to actually utilize us. So, and this is done. I mean, it's a real deal. We released a token on the worst day of absolute history in the last year and a half. So we kind of got wrecked the first day, and I think that's just the nature of what we're doing here. So that's the nutshell of our token of what Canna Token is. It's bridging, in our opinion, the gap of traditional payments in the daily real world within the cannabis industry to also cryptocurrency, and kind of bridging the gap with them. I know everybody's talking about Web3 and all these really high-end future thought processes. So we feel like we're just trying to get cryptocurrency to be used in real life, because I feel like it's just going to blow us all up, especially XRP. I mean, it just is going to increase the value of all of XRP, and all of our projects are based off of XRP in the, in this community. So I think it just is it's a win-win for everybody.
Cool, perfect. Thank you, Canna Token. Lambo X Apes, I see you had your hand up first, and then we'll get to you. Wait. Uncle Neil had a question first, and then we'll get to you, Lambo.
Yeah. So you're using the token primarily so that shop owners don't have to carry cash around, right? One of the aspects.
That's right. So you walk into a dispensary, right? And you're able to use your Zoom wallet and run a transaction right then and there. And we're or an API that we're running off the Zoom wallet. We haven't gotten that far yet if we're going to use Zoom or not. But yes, you're exactly right. You're going to use that transaction.
So what I saw with that would be excellent for businesses like beauty salons, because women usually are closing up by themselves. So maybe it's two of them when they're leaving, but they're taking money. Or any business that's in a particular neighborhood where people don't want to have to be concerned about moving money in the middle of the night or whatever. And you might want to look at businesses as well that are in those kind of situations, unless I'm kind of missing what your project is about.
No, look, that's wonderful. Our main goal is right now the cannabis industry is something that we know about, and they're kind of underserved because they can't accept Visa and MasterCard, where beauty salons do have the ability to accept Visa and MasterCard, so they can not have cash. But our goal was to eventually get into every type of business to I think if we get people comfortable utilizing crypto on a daily basis in the cannabis industry, most of the people that use cannabis are love crypto, right? And so I think it's just a really natural evolution and a way to get crypto to mainstream usage. And in my opinion, we're all still so new to crypto. Not new, not like we're new to crypto. I think 5% of America or the world, actually, I don't know about the world, but I think it's the US, less than 5% actually hold any cryptocurrency. So it's just such a tremendous upside. Thank you for that question.
Thank you.
My turn?
Yes, B. Yeah, B, it's on you. And then
all right, man.
And then we'll get to you, Michael.
Okay, I'm going to be all right, so how do I say this? I have a lot of experience in credit card merchant services. I worked for Global Payments, Total Merchant Services, and I also worked with POS systems, point of sale services. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I am kind of curious how you're going to do this. So are y'all going to be using a virtual terminal, or are you going to be integrating into the Verifone? And how about the litigations? I know as far as how the law is concerned, you're exactly right. Visa, MasterCard, they're considered high-risk businesses. They even consider vape stores as high-risk businesses, high-risk chargebacks and stuff like that of that nature. First Data won't touch. I think First Data might touch them through a third party, but most people won't touch high-risk businesses. So how are you going to get around that? Just kind of curious.
Love the question, and that's right up my alley. Since for the last 17 years, I am a registered ISO with Visa and MasterCard, a registered ISO MSP. You mentioned Total Merchant Services, companies like that. That's the level I have been at for the last 20 years. I own my own merchant services company. I have thousands of sales reps across the United States selling traditional merchant services. So the way to market it is already there. So I like to just say that first. So good, that's a great question to you. We've already worked out the full legality, virtual terminal, point of sale system. You mentioned the Verifone devices. There's some other devices that we're utilizing that are running Android operating systems. Not so much Verifone anymore, but more of a Android operating system on some of the newer devices, and that's what we're going to be using for integrations with the different point of sale systems out there. All of that legwork is already done, and it's partly what we do on a daily basis. As far as legality, it's what most dispensaries are doing right now. or using some sort of gift card, which I think is kind of dumb, but I mean, it's the only way around it right now. So like you go in a dispensary and you say, hey, I want to buy a gift card for $100, and then you take the gift card and you buy your weed with, or whatever, your products with, your CBD or whatever.
Yeah, it's real interesting because y'all are solving a problem. It's a very real problem. You know, a lot of these dispensaries opening up, they were getting robbed. People were driving their trucks through them because they knew they had cash and lots of it. So they were, it was going crazy, especially during the Colorado boom.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But you know, so what they've been doing is actually ATMs. You know, people go in there, but they charge them $3 to $4 ATM charge, and they can pull out cash, right? But still, it's still going through an ATM machine and not being direct. But I wonder, I mean, are you able to really process through a dispensary through a token mechanism through Visa? Is you?
We're not using, no. There's, I mean, remember, what's crypto? What is all of this? It's all decentralized. There's no governing body. There's no, Visa, MasterCard has nothing to do with this. We're utilizing payment terminals, but those payment terminals are not owned by Visa or MasterCard. They're just third-party point of sale system. It's just a hardware, just like a HP computer or a Dell computer. It's not anything related to Visa and MasterCard. So that's the beauty of it. We're able to not have them involved in anything with this transaction.
So are you going to be processing through, like, is it global payments? I mean, they took over Heartland, and I mean, there's two or three big processors, and everybody kind of goes through them, And
we don't need to. Yeah, we don't. I'm a first data registered ISO. Okay, so our company is our own company. If you check out our project, you can look at my background. And I'm doxxed, and if you really want to go down that rabbit hole,
I'm actually listening to you because I'm pretty experienced. I used to reprogram terminals as well for merchants, right?
Yeah.
So and I used to set up gateways, and I used to set up white label gateways, right?
Yep.
So I'm very familiar. I was actually going to start my own ISO company. So
nice, man.
Yeah. So I had a couple ISO agreements with some other processors. But yeah, so I got real familiar with the Heartland team and Bob Carr and his little vision and buying out all the POS companies, but you're onto something good. You're solving a problem in the cannabis industry using terminals that are already there. I just wish it would have happened a long time ago.
I know, and it's nothing to do with. Luckily, this system is totally secure away from Visa and MasterCard. It's nothing to do with Visa and MasterCard, and that's what's amazing. And it's not even in any particular processor, like First Data, Global, Heartland. None of those.
So are y'all going to be doing the funding on this? So are you doing the processing of this terminals?
No Visa and MasterCard. Nothing on there. This is simply all the transactions are going to happen via the CBT token, our Canna token. So think of it like this: you have your Zoom wallet, right? You have 1,000 in XRP. Transfer that over to the CBT token. Now you're loaded up and ready to go in any dispensary that our system is in, and freely transact buying products using CBT token. At the end of the day, that merchant can do what they want with those CBT tokens. They can either switch them out for XRP, hold them. Whatever they want to do with them. So that's up to them.
Okay. I think that's my questions are done.
Okay, cool, man. Hey, dude, awesome questions.
We'll connect after this talk. We'll talk.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful. I love I love to hear when projects converse with each other and then have that end of the conversation. We'll talk after this. I love that because it's like, okay, we're live witnessing magic gonna happen and a collaboration gonna be built in the future. So this is dope. This is why I love doing what I do. So go ahead, Jenna. Thank you for pulling up and stopping through. Hold on, Uncle Neil. We'll get to you after Jenna, and then we'll get to Dre.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate the love. I didn't get to hear everything from Cannabis Token, but I do have a question. What would incentivize the merchants to accept cannabis token. I didn't get to hear everything, so I just wanted to know, what would incentivize them versus, hey, I'm just going to accept XRP or XLM.
Right. That's a very good question. And quite honestly, our machines that we're spending quite a lot of money on and marketing, all of those equipment that merchant's going to have are only going to be programmed for CBT tokens. So is it feasible that someone could come in there and just say, hey, look, we're going to create a system that can accept all sorts of cryptocurrency? Yes, it is possible, but we're incentivizing them by not only they're going to have a cannabis token in there, but also we're working on different type of reward programs as well. So they're going to be rewarded, whether that's the form of additional tokens or something along those lines. There's going to be incentives that we're still putting together. That's kind of a little bit further down our roadmap on incentivizing both the buyers and sellers to utilize the Canna token.
Thank you. I appreciate you explaining that.
You're welcome. Good question.
Perfect. Thank you. Hold on real quick, Dre. In case y'all don't know, as I said, Lambo X Apes is sponsoring a giveaway for 0.25 Lambo X Apes. Jenna has a giveaway going on as well, and we're gonna schedule it to 4 o'clock. We'll announce the 2 giveaways. To give her community time to pull up into the building and be a part of the call if they so choose to, because she'll do it live and then as well make her tweet. So just to let y'all know what type of schedule and what type of time we on right now. So go ahead, Uncle Neil, and then we'll get to Dre, and then we'll circle back to Jenna and let Jenna do her spill for the community on who she is in the community and what she represents and how she helps the community and the project she's involved with.
Okay. Shit, I'm trying to remember. I knew what I wanted to say. You guys, with the point of sales thing, so y'all don't have to worry about, regulation, clarity, or anything like that regarding these tokens and the use of this type system, right?
That's correct. This is just like anybody transacting any sort of cryptocurrency. There's no legalities, basically. I mean, there really is no legalities on it. It's just transacting assets.
So what's to stop y'all? What's to stop y'all from using it in businesses like bars and or businesses that are, for like term, open late night and things of that nature? Have you looked into that, or just primarily focusing on the flowers?
Well, just specifically at the moment, the cannabis industry, just because they're just underserved,
Okay.
by Visa and MasterCard. But no, absolutely, our future is we want to be everywhere, and if we can create a brand that's well known, look, we might even create a division that's specifically for other industries. So
the other question was, so MasterCard, Visa, those payment type cards, they have transaction fees, right?
Yes.
And you guys have a minimal transaction fee or
minimal?
None?
It's much less than Visa and MasterCard. Visa and MasterCard are averaging 3 to 4% per transaction, and we're going to have some sort of network fee, but it's way less. Minimal. Yeah, absolutely.
And y'all will be able to show these to the owners of the shops or whatever.
That's right. That's right.
Information. Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. I gotta go shopping. All right.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Uncle Neil. Go ahead, Dre.
Hey, this is for the cannabis people. Are you just thinking about the dispensaries, or are you going to target the growers and everybody else that's in the cannabis industry? Because basically they're all the same. They have the same issue.
You're exactly right. So our VP of Business Development owns a company called M6 Labs, which is a hemp grower. So he grows all time like 4 million pounds a year of CBD products, and he has the same problem. So it's absolutely not only dispensaries, just kind of really what most people know about, but the backside of it is everyone that supplies the dispensaries. So you have all the hemp growers, you have online marketplaces, places like Kush.com is where you can go on and purchase products from other dispensaries and or other growers and etc. So that's all that market share, which is $80 billion a year just in the
That's why I
US.
asked. That's why I
Right.
asked because you're only talking about the dispensaries, and if you could get all of them on board at the same time, then you have that whole ecosystem
Yes.
to work with instead of just focusing on the customers and the dispensaries. Now, if the growers can collect their money in your coin, and
Mhm.
then vice versa, you know what I mean? Everybody's happy. They
That's it.
now if the dispensary collects their money in your token, but the growers don't, the growers want cash. You know, you see where the problem is.
That's
You know what I mean?
that's exactly right. We have a really really big online marketplace that buys and sells um, cannabis products. Like basically, they're the main wholesalers that sell to the dispensaries. They're on board because if you go to that specific website and you say, "Hey, I want to buy," you know, all this product from this grower, you have to arrange payment arrangements and do all that sort of thing through a back channel. Whereas with CBT, right there on the website, that can be transacted. Coins are taking place, or exchanged, and it's a done deal. And then that business can exchange it into XRP, or into like a state like Zoom has their own stable coin, that they can transfer it into.
Last question, then I'm out. How do you maintain the stability of your coin? How does it not fluctuate? You know what I mean? Because if
Right.
now I just made $100 million with you, and then something happens and my coins drop 25%. How do you stop that from happening?
Well, our main concern in the beginning was business owners would be like, "Well, I don't like cryptocurrency," because this is true. The main reason why cryptocurrency hasn't taken off as a main form of payment mainstream is because the volatility, right? So, what we're doing that's pretty special is for our businesses that accept it, we have in our coding where we can set a time every day where those transactions are basically transferred over to a stable coin. So what we're doing is we're keeping at ease that transactions will stay stable for at least for the the dispensaries and marketplaces, etc. Obviously, we can't control completely what the market's going to do, but we're trying to do, just our best by that, if that makes sense. Cool. Thanks for the questions, guys. I appreciate it. Feel free to, DM me or whatever, and we can always link up if you have any more questions, ideas. We're always open on everything.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Dre and Uncle Neil, for those questions. Jenna, go ahead. The floor is yours, sis.
Hey, thanks so much. I am just an XRP lover. I'm an enthusiast of all things XRPL projects. Obviously, not all of them that are, till shit, but the ones who aren't, I like that. I'm also working on my own project on the XRPL, but I can't say too much about that right now. I am also launching an NFT marketplace, but who isn't? That's a 4-chain marketplace to start. And we are trying to bridge the XRPL, but we all know that XLS 20D, that's not exactly ready yet, but I'm looking for a dev for that. But we are going to be 4 chains. I enjoy doing crypto media, different videos, and having fun and doing giveaways and, having fun on Twitter and all that stuff. But yeah, that's it. And I'm going to announce 4 winners in here later for the XRPL X Parrots NFT giveaway. So each winner is going to get 0.25 X Parrots. 3 of the names were randomly generated, but I'm going to do one of them from the audience.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow.
That's how we about to do the hold on one second. Who is this? You gotta mute your mic. That's how we're gonna do the Lambo X giveaway as well. We're gonna do a trivia question. We're gonna do a trivia question of 3 questions, and we're gonna do it live from the audience. So we won't be doing it, via Twitter or none of that. If you hear, you in it to win it. So just stick around for a little bit. We're gonna have before we get into the giveaway. We'll bring XLinden up to the mic, and he'll introduce his blockchain music new exclusive that he's going to be dropping here shortly. So we're the first to hear it. Well, y'all are, but I get the plug. I get the plug, so I already heard it. But so that's another thing about this community, right? As far as being to the cookout, Lemmy is our family member in here, and he loves projects. He loves the XRP ledger, just like Jenna says. All of us in here who are considered family in this room, and we have the fortunate ability to have Lemmy be in our family, and he produces music, he makes music, he involves us in his music as well, and it's just a whole vibe, right? And it's just so I'm excited to play the song for you once we get into that. But I see we have I don't know how to say your name, so I'm not going to chop it up. Your background says MDX, so I'm going to just go ahead and let you speak. Is it Khalifa? I think it is. Khalifa, go ahead. And then we'll get back to you, Uncle Neil.
Yes, it's Khalifa.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Khalifa, go ahead.
Yes. I'm very interested in this project. So all the way I'm saying is that I wish you the best, because everything right now concerning cryptocurrency, especially the adoption that we are facing right now. So we think that by 2023 to this year, we have to get some massive adoption in cryptocurrency revolution. So this is a good project for my own view. So a lot of things are gonna happen with this project, and I wish you a successful journey, and even me too, I involved in. So all the way, by the way, I salute you. Absolutely, I salute you. You can do it, because right now, as the market was going so bad, and so the thing is not so sweet, but we are keep pushing, and we are going to bring something new to the world about the adoption of cryptocurrency worldwide. So anything can happen, and I salute this project. I know you can do it. Xrpl is the best. You can do a lot of things with it in anywhere, and I make some massive and passive research on it. I know a lot of things, and good things are really on ground. So all the way, I salute you guys. Keep it. Just go ahead. You can do it. Successful journey. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Uncle Neil.
Okay, question. What the hell was this shit? I started writing it. Okay, so education. I'm realizing that education is very, very important to introducing people to crypto and whatever aspect of it was NFTs or anything else. But anyway, the question I got for you guys, all of you, is particularly the excuse me, the CB, the the weed guy. So the question is, as a smoker, right? And there's actually 2 areas, dispensaries in my not too far from me. So my question is, what do I say to these people to help get them on board? And or can you guys develop something that we that are passionate about it as much as you are, who will more than likely be holding tokens, have some sort of card or some sort of introduction to what your project is about, so that we can help spread this thing a lot faster? Did you get the question?
Canna token, that was for you. He might have stepped away for a minute, Uncle Neil.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right. Well,
oh man, I did, and I caught the last little bit. I apologize, man.
it's quite all right. The question was, how would you educate the people about your token? And as I was saying, being a passionate smoker and believer in the token,
There you
that I
go.
own at the moment, but I will. how do we educate business owners that sell not so much the product but also what do you call it, accessories to the products? But how do we communicate with them,
Right, right.
the token,
Okay, so
from not being in
look,
your position?
our goal is for, people say, well, how is this going to be used, and why are people going to be using your token? Because I believe that when we get the word out to enough, of the industry, guys like yourself that are, you walk into the dispensary and you're like, oh man, I'd love to be able to pay with Canna token in here,
Right,
and they
right.
say, oh, whoa, what's that? Bam, that's a perfect in, and we're actually looking for. We're going to be releasing a program. It isn't there yet, but rewarding our, people like you that say, hey, man, I told this so and so dispensary about you guys, and they reach out or you put us together. There's going to
Hmm.
be rewards
Right,
for that, right? But not
right.
only that, you're going to be rewarded because you get to
For
use,
spreading the word.
yeah, so spreading the word, and you'll be able to use some of your XRP and convert it to CBT and use crypto, and it's super cool. So that's our main thing, is to be like, we're creating I'm really supposed to be filming next week, which is real, like a use case, like us actually using a local dispensary here in the area, doing a
Sure.
whole film, like a 30-second commercial. And I really feel like it's going to help everyone visualize the process of how it works. And we're going to
If
put
you
that
can
on
do
our,
that,
yeah,
if you can do that, put it on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, right? Then we can be
yep,
directed to go there, download it to our phone, take it to the shop, show it to the owners. Boom, 30 seconds, they're done. Most times,
that's
the
it.
shop that I go to, they're not very busy, so you can catch them in an
Hmm.
off hour and say, "Yo, man, blah blah blah. Take a look at this. You ever heard of this? Whatever. Just to introduce it, and we're in." And I think that with
That's
that
it.
approach, and I'm pretty sure there's millions of us that smoke, and we talk to
Oh
each other.
yeah,
So this thing could go up like bonfire. Once you guys do the movie, we get the video, we share it with them, and those of us that understand how to work the Zoom wallet, we could onboard them, get them to download the wallet, buy some XRP, load up the token, they're in
that's it. That's it. So
within a half an hour, probably.
yeah, it's super simple, super easy, and then we're even gonna have, like, on a video, and I'll give a little bit out here. You're gonna, when you walk up to the dispensary, it'll have like a little sign on the door that says, Canna token accepted here, CBT, download with your Zoom wallet or whatever, something
Right,
simple like
right.
that, and bam. So that's the future, and I'm glad you can see that. We don't have a lot of that marketing done yet, so it's hard for people to visualize it. But I promise you, it's coming, and we'll get you on, like
Well,
a, be able
how
to just
about
spread the word. So
one last thing? How about using a excuse me, using a QRC code on the door? Somebody goes up to it, add their phone to it, and it'll tell them this is what's going to happen. You're going to download the Zoom wallet, XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. And once
yep,
they get in, the shop owner is going to understand how the shit works. They might have more questions. Boom, they're sold.
that's it. That's right. That's the goal. And look, and then what we just did is bridge the gap and get crypto in a real, in my opinion, real world usage, and
Absolutely.
all of us are just going to all make so much, because we're, like I said, you hold XRP right now or any of the XRP tokens. I believe that the more, we're still so early, dude. I think it's all just helps everybody out, and people in getting crypto in real world usage, and all this kind of stuff. So that, to me, that's some really good utility. So I appreciate you kind of seeing that vision, dude.
Yeah,
Great,
man. No worries. No worries. Thank you.
great. Yes.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Uncle Neil. I'm rotating out because we're gonna get to the giveaway, so I want to have it fresh on the mic, only like the projects, and then we're gonna do equal opportunity for everybody. JTX, I see you right there, bro, with your hand up. We said we're gonna do the giveaway at 4, so just give us a second. I want to play this blockchain music, or if Lemmy's in the studio, he could play it. We're gonna segue, I guess you could call it, into a commercial break before we get into this live giveaway from Jenna and from Lambo X Apes. So just let us get, catch a little vibe. We all been talking for a little bit, and just tap into this music, and let us know how y'all feel about it after y'all hear it, and we do the giveaway, and we get with JTX. So give us a second, JTX. So XLinden, bro, you want to go ahead? It's all yours, bro.
Whoa, how's everybody doing this evening, man? If you don't know, my name is Lemmy. I've been in this space ever since its inception with 2Cold. My story is similar to DiDi's. I've been in XRP for a while. Since 2018. 2018, I've been in XRP, and I've just been holding, buying, and I've been making crypto music ever since I got into crypto. I've been like, it's something, you know. I'm my foundation is rap, but I consider myself an artist. But in the field of rap, they focus a lot on the negative. So I found something positive with crypto where I could talk about it and hone in. But it wasn't until I got into this group with 2Cold that I realized, like, hey, I can take this on, as a, as my quote unquote gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a gimmicky artist. I like to talk about real things and tie in real things with whatever I'm talking. So I found that with crypto. I don't just make a long story short with the XR Doge, and it transpired into other things where I could talk about other coins. And 2Cold has been a strong supporter of me. We got our core followers like X-Rated. I don't want to miss no names, but the core following, a strong family. And I got a special song that I want to play tonight. It's dedicated to the Schmeckles team. Shout out to Jay, James Ray. If you don't know him by Jay, his name is James Ray, and the whole team. I'm gonna go ahead and read it out. I got all the creators. I want to shout out the whole team. T, Eabo. Let me know if I said that right. Jay, Luna, Wati, Waza, Rosalia, Kathy, Lewis, Ken, and Bianca. So if y'all don't know about Schmeckles, that's a Rick and Morty coin. I've been hearing about Rick and Morty for years, but I never watched it. I stopped watching cartoons a minute ago, but this coin gave me a reason to watch it, and my homeboy, he was always telling me to watch it too. And the reason that he was, because we're like deep thinkers, we like to jump in the rabbit hole, and Rick and Morty is one of those cartoons where I'm seeing that they're calling a lot of things that's happening right now in our society, and they take it extraterrestrial leaps and bounds. So with Jay, he's been a strong supporter as well of my music. He was on the XR Doge track. When I found out he was a part of this coin, I had to eventually find my way into it. So this coin is dedicated to that team, the whole Rick and Morty. You're gonna hear some sound clips. It's a fun track. I haven't watched all 5 seasons of Rick and Morty, but I tried to use some of what I saw in this song and explain how many coins is in circulation. That's the things that I like to do. I like to explain the use cases of the coin because I'm a use case person. The use cases of the coin, what it does NFT wise, and try to tie it to my life. So when you listen to my crypto music, I'll talk about those things and I'll tie it to my life and I'll tie it to like real life experiences because we still go through real things in this metaverse and crypto world, whether you want to live in the metaverse or not, we still live in real lives and we still doing real things out here. So that's what I want to portray to my listener. And if any coins is interested in rocking with, interested in getting a song made, you know what I'm saying? Like reach out to 2Cold. If you can't get in contact with me, reach out to 2Cold. That's my other half with this music thing. She's my number one supporter, man. I never had somebody support me so much with music other than my wife, you know what I'm saying? But and some of my family members, but she doing her thing, man. I'm really grateful for her. So you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, let me stop talking. I wanted to make a long story short. I can go on all day, but we can let the music talk too.
Let's go. Blockchain music from our brother XLinden. Go ahead, bro. You playing it in the studio or you want me to run it?
Oh nah, I ain't even, matter of fact, let me just run down to the studio. Let me go ahead and run down there.
All right.
I'm upstairs. I was about to drop them Disrupt track, so you know, if you guys don't know how to get hear my music, I'm on all streaming platforms. I also have the link in my bio. If you don't have Apple Music or Spotify or any of those platforms, I have my YouTube link. This my most recent track that I did put out there is 2 tracks for FKM, F the Mainstream. One's called We the Pirates and the other one's called Disrupt.
And
I just
those are on the top of. You can find his music on my YouTube channel as well, and you'll be able to find this space call on there as well. After today, I'll post it up there as well. This call is recorded on Twitter, and then I'm recording it on my computer as well, so you'll be able to run it back. So our YouTube channels are in the links in our bios. And Schmeckles, if you want to take a second to get up here, because after we get done with the song, me and Jenna and I are going to do a giveaway, and then we can segue into you. We'll get to JTX first, and then we'll segue into you, Schmeckles, because JTX had a question. And then we'll keep it flowing like that. You ready, Lemmy?
Yeah, I'm ready. So yeah, this is still rough because I'm gonna shout out the whole Schmeckles squad in the final version. So I just want to let that be known. But this one's called Schmeckles. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Triangle trap tsunami. I've been wondering, is there a faster way 2 heroes can get down these stairs? You all need to ride down the stairs? My name's Slippery Stairs. I'll take you down there for 25 shekels.
Count all my polka dots like freckles. Count up my schmeckles. Keep an eye out for the heckles. This a Rick and Morty special. Let go my ego. We got bass and treble. XRPL rebel. We thought out the devil. 1 million in circulation. At XLS 20 just left the station. We got Kurt Angle from the USA and my homie James Ray, a real Australian. Sipping Fossils for beer with 2Cold's. I do not do liquor like Nouveau's. Xrpl is the new road. Edible and blood is a jugo. Watch your Rick and Morty on Hulu. Theories if you knew. Wondering when next they gon' do. They in someone's body like ooh. Bet all of my schmeckles they lose. That person just died, not cool. The shit they be doing is cuckoo. Now they ain't deep shit like doo-doo. Call me Pepe Le Pew. My presence mess up the room, cause I keep a schmeckle or two. They really don't have a clue. We're African drippy and fufu. Triangular trap and they through. I don't know how much, I don't know what that is. Is that a lot? Is it a little? That's exactly how much I spend on my big fat boobies. Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles. It's a tempting offer, but I'm gonna have to decline. Rats, what a shame. Count all my polka dots like freckles. Count up my schmeckles. Keep an eye out for the heckles. This a Rick and Morty special. Let go my ego. We got bass and treble. XRPL rebel. We start out the devil. 1 million in circulation. At XLS 20 just left the station. We got Kurt Angle from the USA and my homie James Ray, a real Australian. Sipping Fossils for beer with 2Cold's. I do not do liquor like Nouveau's. Xrpl is a new road. Edible and blood is a jugo. Watch your Rick and Morty on Hulu. Theories if you knew. Wondering when next they gon' do. They in someone's body like ooh. Bet all of my schmeckles they lose. That person just died, not cool. The shit they be doing is cuckoo. Now they ain't be shit like doo-doo. Call me Pepe Le Pew. My presence mess up the room, cause I keep a schmeckle or two. They really don't have a clue. We're African drippy and fufu. Triangular trap and they through. Yeah, that's it. That's Schmeckles.
That's
Shout out
what's
to
up, bro.
Schmeckles. Shout out
Yeah,
to
thank you, bro,
Schmeckles.
for the vibe. Thank you for the vibe right before the giveaway. So now we offer the hype. Let's make it rain a little bit in here. You feel me? We done got turned up a little bit. So Jenna, we gonna go with you first because
Let me
I
say,
got a trip.
Tuco.
Oh, go ahead. Let me.
Let me say one more thing. We got Xstik on the way. We got Lambo on the way. So whoever try to drop before us, just know where they got it from. It ain't the official. You dig what I'm saying? We the real. It's the real one over here. The real ones is coming.
Yeah, with that said, let's go, Jenna. Let's make it rain in here. Let's get some money away. Let's get some crypto away. Let's get to doing this.
All right, let's make it rain. But I have to say, I loved that. That was great. And I just got someone who was kind enough to make me an ex monk, which I find fucking hilarious. But I'm holding an album and it says Lemmy, and I just feel like that's a huge honor, and I'm excited that I met you. So that's super
wow, for real.
Yeah.
So, you got Lemmy on your ex monk on your monk?
Yeah, there's an LP. It says Lemmy.
Oh shit! Hey, we up. It's up then.
we up. Let me. We in there. We do. We working, man. We out here grinding. We putting in the work. And just so y'all know, y'all stay tuned, because I have a project that I am very excited about again. Right. XR Doge was my first. And then I continued the space doing what I'm doing. We heard DiDi's story about him and Xstik. So I have found another project like that, but I'm not like promoting it as hard and like trying to shill it as hard, because it's not one of those type of projects. And I will get into that later. And with that project, we also have music behind it. So if you stay tuned, we can let y'all listen to that as well. But let's get into giving this money away. Then let's get to talking to Schmeckles. JTX will be with a question. And then we're going to keep it flowing. We're going to keep this energy. Let's go, Jenna. Go ahead. Make it rain on them.
It. All right. 3 random generated names, and I got one that I'm picking out from the audience. So without further ado, you guys each get press lines are set up, and if you don't know, they've already hit like 400 or 500. So it's a really, really great project, and they're collabing with X-Punks and a bunch of other projects. Happy Cats, they're on the Xrpl. At Nix1, you are one of the winners. At OSH_0508, congratulations, you are a winner. At Mish XRP, that's MICH XRP, you are a winner. And then in the audience, the first person to retweet us and be a huge supporter in this room, at Bobby on XRP. Congrats, you get 0.25 Xstik, or not Xstik, X parrots. So congrats, guys. Just DM me your wallets, and I'll make sure I follow everybody so you can.
All right, perfect. So we got Jenna's giveaway winner. Lambo, you want to run it, or you want me to do it?
I don't have it written down in front of me. Do you mind doing it?
Okay, it's all good. So Lambo X Apes sponsored. He's sponsoring this giveaway, and he wants to give away 0.25 Lambo X Apes. And in case you don't know about that project, I highly suggest you get in tune with it. You start doing your own research. This coin right now is trading at, I got the chart up. If I wanted to buy one right now, it's going to cost me 390.495 XRP. Just know that he said it earlier. He is in collabo with the Bored Apes Yacht Club. So that's going to be some things going on with it. And then, they're trying to implement the banana system, which is kind of like a reward system as well. So just know Lambo X Apes is a project you definitely want to do your research on, and look at the art that's behind it. And it's just like, it's going to be dope. So with this giveaway, so we have JTX. I'm going to drop you down because I know you got a question. And everybody up here is pretty much projects. DiDi, I'm going to drop you down too, right? I'm going to give everybody a fair chance and just leave the projects up here, right? And then, so this giveaway is going to be 3 questions. The first person to tap in to hit the request button, I'm going to go in that order. So the 3 questions, okay, these are trivia questions. So the 3 questions are going to be, what is the name of the most popular decentralized wallet used for the XRP ledger? Number 2 is LXA stands for what? And number 3, how many XRP does it cost to activate a wallet? Oh, okay. We got Fresh to the mic first. Fresh. Fresh was first. So go ahead, run it. You got the answers to all 3, and the 0.25 is yours, bro. Where'd he go? Did he get kicked down? There he goes. This Twitter be tripping. Go ahead, Fresh. Let me see what you got.
Yo, I actually just lost.
Wait, is it me or is he rugging and zapping? Can anybody else hear him? I can't hear him. Hold on, I might have to switch my phones. Hold on.
Hear me?
Or was he rugging?
He was rugging on my side.
Okay, so that was.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Def.
Okay, try it again, Fresh. Let's see if you could come in clear.
Yo, can you guys hear me? Right?
Yeah, it's
No?
kind of
Yes?
glitchy, but we'll try and make it out. Let me see if I can put these closed captions on. You got the answer?
Yeah, I didn't get to hear the question. I didn't even get to hear the question. My bad. I
Oh,
thought
you.
Twitter was rugging me.
Okay. Well, I can't. So we're gonna play it fair. We're gonna keep it rotating because you didn't hear the question, but you do got the mic first. So I'm gonna move on to the next person, and I'll repeat the question. If this guy doesn't get it right, okay? Because let me give him a chance to see if he heard it and he got it. So I'm gonna drop you back down, and then I'll run the questions back again. All right. So we got Khalifa. Khalifa, go ahead. Do you got the answers to all 3 questions? Oh, is he getting rugged too? What is going on?
I think there's a little bit of a delay when you add them as a speaker. It takes probably about 20 seconds for them to catch up to our audio feed.
Okay, yeah, there he goes. Wait, nope, he's rugged. He's gone. Where is he? Where the hell did he go? Oh, this crazy. They don't want me to give away money. All right, scrape.
Next time we do this, we'll do it through a Twitter
yeah,
post.
there he goes. There he goes. Khalifa, go ahead, Khalifa. You're up. You got the answer to the 3 questions? Wait, hold on. We gotta give Khalifa a chance. He I think he might have heard it because he grabbed the mic. Khalifa, go ahead. You gotta hit the unmute button.
Yes, I said, can you please repeat the question because I don't hear the question correctly?
Sorry, guys. Next time we'll do this through a Twitter post.
You gotta love spaces, like, right? Wait until you get to the good stuff and they're like rug.
Right? It's kind of good though. It's all good. Like we having fun with it. Fresh, if you can Fresh and Uncle Neil, remove your request button. I'm gonna repeat the questions so everybody has a chance again because that's like the 3rd person that didn't hear it. So remove your request button, Fresh and Uncle Neil. Hello, I see your requests. Remove them, okay? So we could give everybody a fresh chance. Okay, again, can you guys hear me clearly? Lambo, Canna, XLinden, Schmeckles, can y'all hear me clearly?
Loud and clear.
All right, perfect. Uncle Neil, stop. Stop it. All right. Here we go. So the question.
I like told her exactly what they're gonna do. Like you have to call me.
All right. So the questions are the 3 questions. What is the name of the most popular decentralized wallet used for the XRP ledger? LXA stands for what? And how many XRP is it to activate a wallet? Let's go. Who got the answers? Nobody? Everybody had him a second. Oh, here we go. Uncle Neil. Uncle Neil was on it. He got it. Uncle Neil, where you at? Uncle
I got
Neil,
the
go ahead.
answers.
You got the answers. Let's hear what you got.
Okay, the first answer, because I heard the question the first time. The first answer would be Zoom Wallet. The
Okay.
second one is X Lambo Apes, and the last one is 10.
Nope, you're wrong because the second
It's Zoom
answer.
Wallet.
No,
Okay.
the second one is not X Lambo Apes. That's not the name of the project. So,
And
sorry, Uncle Neil, you cannot
okay,
do
okay.
over. You're wrong. I'm going to step you down. We're going to move on to the next. R6. Go ahead, R6, bro. You're up. You got the answer, R6?
Yeah. Sorry, Uncle Neil. But it's the Zoom Wallet, Lambo X Apes, and 10 XRP.
There you go, R6. He got it right. Uncle Neil,
Bingo.
you mixed up the Lambo X and you put X Lambo first, and that is not the correct name of the project. So we got our winner chicken dinner, R6 right here. So thank you guys for playing. I know it was a little glitchy because Twitter be tripping like that. They be hating, but we got it worked out. We got it figured out. So I see all these requests up here. Schmeckles, we're gonna get to you. I don't know if everybody that's coming up here has questions. Okay, all the requests, I'm gonna get back to you in 2 seconds. If you don't have questions right now, just kick back and relax for a second. We're gonna let Schmeckles do their spiel and let them tell us what the Schmeckles project is about after we just heard that fire song from our bro Lemmy. So go ahead, Schmeckles, do your thing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, 2Cold's. So my name's Jay or James Ray XRP, depending on who you are and where you know me from, I guess. So I am one of the co-creators of the Schmeckles project. So Schmeckles is a XRPL token that was created for Rick and Morty fans initially, but we've definitely traversed that and brought in a whole lot of people, both on and off the XRPL, into the community, which has been fantastic. But definitely at the heart of our project is the Rick and Morty cartoon. So we aren't officially affiliated with them. We are a fan art project. We do have some confidential sort of, I guess, conversations happening in the background, which we can't really discuss. But based on the United States regulations, we can't say too much on that at the moment. So as Lemmy's amazing song dictated, there is 1 million Schmeckles in circulation. Our decimal places do go to 8 decimal places though, so you can own a fraction of a Schmeckle quite easily. And I guess the project really is trying to bring back that youthfulness and that creativity and that happiness that we all felt when we were younger, and that a lot of us have sort of lost. So we do a lot of things like art competitions. We have a 2D platform game that's under development at the moment. Of course, we're getting into NFTs. So we've been onboarded to the XRP NFT marketplace. That announcement should be coming up soon. So you all got that little exclusive here. And the idea behind the project is we want to really get those art competitions and the winners of those art competitions get their artworks minted as NFTs and handed back to the artists. So we're all about giving back to the community. We really have never wanted to make a whole bunch of money with this project. The project is really about giving it back to the community, allowing the community to have a place where they can come get together, mint some NFTs, get their artwork out and about. And so Lemmy's song is right up our alley, exactly what we're looking for. Lemmy, if you allow us to, would love to mint that once we have that capability, and give that back to you, so you can choose to do it with it what you will. So that's what we're all about. And I guess part of our plans moving forward, we have a major airdrop coming up. So part of our distribution plan was to give 75% of the Schmeckles, so 750,000, back to the community. So we've already distributed 250,000 in our first airdrop. Our second airdrop is coming up on the 31st of March, and that will also be another 250,000 distributed. So you must hold at least 10 Schmeckles to be part of that airdrop. And we have the details on our page, which is at Schmeckles_XRPL if you want to have a look. I guess what else can I say? We also have 250,000. So 500,000 will be distributed through the airdrops. An additional 250,000 is distributed through giveaways. So we have started doing Twitch streams with the marbles on stream as the giveaway sort of vessel, I should say. So what happens in those games is people come on, they hit play, they all get assigned a little marble. The marble goes through the track. The first one to get to the finish line is the winner. So we just had one of those yesterday, gave away a whole load of Xrpl tokens. So it wasn't just from our project. We gave away coins from XLinden, from Becky Token, from Monks, from Gorilla's Gold, from Zoj. So there was a whole bunch of projects that came along with us on that journey and of those giveaways, and we're always looking to collab and do giveaways with other projects. We really want to give back to the community. We're all sort of XRP holders that have been, I guess, tainted with time and sitting on our XRP sort of loads and looking for ways that we can diversify our bags, as well as to see what else is out there. And the XRPL has really given that opportunity to a lot of people, as well as brought a lot of people into the crypto market and educating them through our projects, which has been really exciting. So I'm going to be here for a while. So if you have any questions about Schmeckles specifically, feel free to jump on and ask me the questions. Otherwise, whenever you need to ask questions, just get in contact with the Schmeckles team on either Twitter or Discord or Facebook or any of the platforms that we hold. Our website is up there as well. We're working on a second website at the moment, so we're going to have a e-commerce website. It's currently accepting XRP, but we want to try and get that across to Schmeckles. So our developers are working on that at the moment. And that 2D platform game, once that's released, that will also be hosted on that website with it's sort of going to be like you pay a fee to get in the door. So if you think about like when we were kids and you're going down to the local arcade, you're sort of putting a dollar in that machine and trying to get the high score. We want to sort of give that vibe back to people. So that's what we're trying to do with this 2D platform game. It's going to be a competition. So you sort of pay a fee to enter, and then the person with the high score will win a prize. So it's all about bringing fun and joy back to people, bringing that creativity back to people. We've got an art competition that's still underway at the moment. So if you've got some computer-generated art skills, you've got a week to get some art in. We're going to do a post about that later on today. But like I said, I'm here. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And thank you for listening to me. And thank you, Xlemmy, for that amazing song. And thank you, 2Cold, for this space. And thank you all you lovely people for listening to us here today.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, James. You know, we love having you come up here and speak about the Schmeckles project and just speak to us, period, because you know you're my favorite voice that I love to hear, my Aussie mate, Foster's Australian for beer. I love his accent.
It's sealed in Xlemmy's song now. We're sipping Foster's.
Yes, we're sipping Foster's in the song, and we got to make it happen in real life, for real,
Definitely.
for sure.
Well, to be honest, I'll have to come to the States for that, because Foster's is not sold in Australia anymore.
All right, for sure. Okay, JTX, let's go. Go ahead, bro. I know you've been waiting very patiently, so go ahead. The mic is yours.
Appreciate it, 2Cold. Sorry, I've just been driving. I can't react as much because I'm driving to go pick up some food for the family. But you run a great space, and no problem being patient. Appreciate you bringing me back up. I just want to say kudos for being legit when it came to running a legit contest instead of just being graceful. So it's really cool to see. But yeah, I had some questions about the project that was doing the cannabis, and I didn't know if he doesn't look like he's here anymore. But
yeah, it looks like he dipped out. So the next time we get a hold of him, you could DM me, or I could try to get it to him and let him know that somebody who is here is asking this question, and I'll try and shoot it to him. Or you could DM him yourself. I know I know they'd be
the main
busy,
question was about like the yes, it's kind of hard to onboard, I guess, different shops to get them using it, but I think it's going to be even. It's just how do we, and I appreciate you. I've heard actually stories about you from other, like Becky and some other people, and just want to say kudos for the spaces you're helping to onboard people onto Zum and the Xrpl. So just want to say kudos for that. But how do we get more people? I'm thinking about doing some videos to help out. But how do we get more people on? And just open up that discussion in terms of getting people to open up Zum wallets and start using it so they can, purchase their CBDC or whatever the token was for
Yeah,
cannabis and other
CBT.
stuff.
Well,
CBT. I
honestly,
want to say CBDC.
yeah, right. Honestly, I mean, we just can do what we're doing, right? If so this is the thing, right? When we're out in the real world, we really don't know who knows about crypto, who's into crypto, who cares about crypto, who understands it or anything. So there is a possibility, right? Because I've thought of this myself when I first got into XR Doge, right? It's like if I'm in a restaurant and, you know, I wanted to tip and XR Doge was accepted everywhere, or, you know, because they have a payment portal and they're trying to make that happen, that I wanted to tip people. I wanted to start tipping people in XR Doge, right? But I was so excited, and, you know, all of this for the project, that I forgot, right? In order to get um in order to onboard onto the Zoom wallet, what do we need, right? Um we need 10 XRP to open the Zoom wallet, right? So that was my thing. Like, at first I was just like, yeah, I'm going to start tipping XR Doge to everybody. Just tell them to download the Zoom wallet and boom, I'm just going to tip them XR Doge, right? So we can start it like that, right? If you're willing to give up XRP as a tip to somebody, which would be at minimum 12, right? Because they need 10 to activate the wallet and then 2 to open the trust line. And then in doing that, like if you're doing this in a restaurant, that's time consuming, right? So it's, are you willing to give up your time and stuff? But other than that, like, we just doing what we can do with what we got, right? Where we know we can reach people, right? By tipping through Zoom, on Twitter, and kind of just passing it around like that. And I have plenty of people that, you know, we've tipped all these people, like random people who don't even know tips are coming their way because somebody in our space then told us something that maybe this person can use a tip, because I was in a different space and I heard this person saying this and they were having a shitty day. And it was like, okay, we'll go find her Twitter page and everybody who's in this space will go and make it rain on her. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's my own personal opinion of the way we can handle it and the way we can continue to move forward with it. So, I don't know.
Well,
Anybody else got
whenever
any?
I was going to say real quick, the reason that the cannabis project I found interesting was because it was like you said, a direct use case. And so if we had, for instance, a pamphlet that people that for shop owners that actually had the were using this payment method essentially, then we could have a pamphlet where they could, with instructions about where to buy XRP, how to open a Zum wallet, because it seems like there's a need for what do you call it, like a pamphlet or a trifold of some kind that explains the basics of how to get in so that they can use that method to pay. So
Yes, most definitely. And that's the thing about the space, like we keep saying, we're just so early that there's all these steps in between, and the masses aren't going to come and they're not going to feel comfortable until like 3 steps have been cut out of the process. But we are, as Uncle Neil calls us, we are the pioneers here. We're the ones with the shovels and the pickaxes. You know what I mean? And we're waiting for the gold rush miners to come, and we're going to be the ones to hand them the pickaxe and the shovel, right? We've already dug the holes and broken shovels and pickaxes, figuring this stuff out, right? And by the time they come, it's just kind of a more smooth, easy system for them. I mean, and if that's what we have to do is just wait, and then that's what we have to do is wait, right? Because everybody's not ready to wrap their head around it right now. It's coming. It's slowly coming. Like, they're forcing it, because last week, we talked about it in here too. Last week, I see it on my Twitter feed a couple times, a couple articles saying that Walmart is accepting cryptocurrency. They're going to make their NFTs and they're going to be in the metaverse. So if Walmart is already on the way You got crypto.com, the Staples Center changed their name. And if people don't think that at the Staples Center, where Kobe Bryant used to be, where LeBron James is, where Magic Johnson comes from, where Nipsey's Hussle's funeral was, Michael, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a landmark. If people don't think that them changing this name to crypto.com isn't real, and that they're not going to take crypto as payments for basketball game tickets, concert tickets, or concession stand food, payment, people are tripping, because there's no way that you would change that landmark to that and not accept that type of payment in that type of place. So the masses are coming. It's just about the adaptation, just like the introduction of the internet back in the day, right? And the introduction of the cell phone back in the day, right? Everybody didn't have a computer in their house once the internet was introduced. It took years to happen. And now look at us. We walk around with a handheld computer in our phones. When cell phones came out, everybody didn't have a cell phone at first because, yes, of course, everybody couldn't afford it. But then everybody wasn't ready to be walking around with a phone in their hand. And now look at it. You got kids in elementary school who have their own phone. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I had a freaking cell phone in third grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just about the timing and the adaptation, and it's just us being here doing what we're doing right now, right? We're educating ourselves, and then we're educating those in our personal lives that want to be educated. And I'm pretty sure most of us have tried to educate people that we want to be ready, because we know what's coming and we know what's going to happen, but they don't believe us. They don't understand it. They think we're crazy. They think we're gambling. They think, it's internet money, monopoly money, and they just aren't acknowledging that we're trying to help them. And until that time comes, like, we just do what we do: late nights, early mornings, in communities where we're understood.
Yeah, I think Uncle had something to say.
Yeah, he's getting rugged right now. It looks like he's connecting again. So off of that, I don't know. Yeah, he's getting rugged, so he'll be back in a second. So I got a question in my DMs. This guy was asking, is the global ID verification not very useful for minimizing multiple accounts in airdrops? So are there any projects, James, do you, or XLinden, would you happen to know that type of information about the global ID verification? Hello?
I can jump in there. I don't know too much about global ID specifically. I know that more and more projects are moving away from global ID due to people not wanting to sort of give their public information out, which is understandable. We are in cryptocurrency after all. So I know there is a few projects out there that have some open source apps. So X33 Labs is one of them. And those guys are linked into Yoke. Yoke is sort of a big sort of personality developer in this space. So Yoke has just recently been on a big Twitch stream with Matt Hamilton, which sort of slingshotted him into the public eye, I guess you could say. So that's one that we'd recommend. There's also Bear and Bull. There's an app or a website called Arty. Arty's a great tool as well. But I think developing a tool for yourself for your own project is still the best way to sort of get around those sorts of things. Having whitelists, again, not so comfortable with whitelists personally. I feel like that's taking too much of the individual's information. So it's really up to the project and what they want to do. But yeah, definitely check out X33 Labs. They've got that open source software there if you want to use it.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Thank you, James, for answering that. Did that answer your question? If you need further information, DM me, Wizard. Let me know if that answered your question or not. Okay. And then go ahead, Uncle Neil.
Hey, I just wanted to piggyback up on something you were saying earlier regarding education. And it occurred to me the simplest way for us to get people into the Zoom wallet is through social media. All of us are connected, I'm sure, to more platforms other than just Twitter. So friends, family, send out a thing. Hey, if you're interested in learning about Becky Token or whichever one you decide to use at that point in time, um, they have the opportunity now and the exposure to say yes or no. Given the times that we're in, I think that a lot of them might respond because on a financial level, they may not understand what's really going on. So you would be a gateway to some insight that they're not knowing at the moment. And I'm sure a lot of them have questions like, what the fuck is going on? So given your parameters of knowing what you know about digital currency and the space and the whole nine, you can help lead them into it and and get them started in the Zoom wallet and so on, and just go from there. So that was my thought.
Cool, perfect. Thank you, Uncle Neil, for that. Um, is there anybody else down there who wants to ask any questions? We still got Schmeckles in the house. We still got XLinden in the house. A lot of the projects have dipped out. They had to go. You know, we've been rocking for a good couple hours. DiDi had to go. He's all the way, you know, in the UK, and it's like 3 a.m. over there or something. He said so, but I appreciate all of you guys for coming, pulling up, and tuning in. Crypto Survivor, I want to bring you up if you're willing to come up and talk, because I see you have what is a NFT profile picture. So if you can come up and kind of educate and let the community know about that, about the difference between your profile picture and our profile picture, because we talked about that when we found out about that a couple days ago in here. Magneto brought that to our attention, our bro Magneto. So if you want to get up here on the mic, you already know what to do. Hit the request button and let the community know what's going on with that. Go ahead, Crypto Survivor.
I heard the giveaway and all the awesome stuff and the contest. That was really awesome to hear. Really well done. Obviously, you know what really holds all this stuff back is the Twitter glitching. It just keeps, glitching out. I guess they're still working on smoothing out the process or whatever they do. But yeah, I guess like you said, 2Cold, thanks for having me on. Here to support, the fam. I heard what you said earlier about the whole special project. Definitely excited to see what comes of that. Definitely very exciting stuff. And yeah, so for the profile picture thing, it's only available to you if you own an NFT that's on chain. So what that means is maybe, I think, I haven't looked into it too much, but it would definitely include the Ethereum network, the Solana network, I think Matic, and a few others. Don't quote me on that, but definitely Ethereum. And then you also have to have Twitter Blue, which costs $3 a month. I was lucky enough when Twitter Blue first came out, I seen it and it was like on sale for $1 a month for 1 year. So I just did it and I paid for it. Like I just made some XRP gains and then I sold them and then I just was like, oh, it's free now. So yeah. And then I just seen it come up, but it was only for iPhone users, iOS. So I have an Android. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. I just got this sick crypto bat. I'm in the bat family, the real bat family. I know there was a rug pull for X bats, but the Ozzy Osbourne bats did really well. So I wanted to use it. So I used my sister's phone. I was like, can I use your phone for like 20 minutes? I downloaded Twitter on her phone and MetaMask, logged into both, set everything up because all the better features are on the iOS version of Twitter. And I think if you have iOS, your Twitter Spaces rug less as well. But I'm not sure. I've never tested that out.
I gotta say that move is gangster. Borrow your sister's
Oh,
phone.
thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Well, because I was like, you know what, man? Like, you put the iOS first. You know what? I think there's more Android users in crypto Twitter. So I was like, fuck you. So I logged on, I did all the shit, set it up. Then I logged off, deleted the apps. And then, yeah, that's pretty much when I joined in on this awesome space. And I got the invite from Jenna and 2Cold. And just want to say, hey, everyone, glad to see you all in here, supporting each other. Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah, thank you for letting us know about that. And in case you guys haven't already, right? So the difference between, you guys can see it, right? The NFT profile pictures are that hexagon shape, right? And if you continue to go and click on it, right? So once you click on it, it's going to take you, it's going to pop him up in the space call. Then you're going to click on his page, it's going to take you to his profile page, and then you click on it again, his profile picture, and then it will give you the details of that NFT. Like I'm looking at it right now, it says Crypto Bat number 974, Crypto Bats by Ozzy Osbourne, view details, and then I have the details. I'm looking at all the details right now, unnamed on OpenSea. You got the owner of the NFT, you got the description, you got the collection, you got the properties, as far as I guess the layers that it made to make it. So I see body, hat, eyes, mouth, background. You got the NFT details as far as the contract address, the token ID, the blockchain, the token standard, and then you have the information of what an NFT is at the bottom and the learn more button, and then a link to more on OpenSea. So I'm assuming that'll take you straight to the OpenSea marketplace to go shop around for NFTs. So that's a cool new feature that just has appeared within the last like couple days, like because it hasn't. Well, for us in this room, we discovered it a couple days ago. So that's how you'll know in on the Twitter Spaces the difference between who has a real NFT as a picture and who does not, in case you guys did not know. So thank you, bro, for sharing that. And as far as me talking about this project that I'm very excited about, okay, like I said earlier, if you tap into the jumbotron at the top, you will see all types of information up there about the projects that came up here, the people who spoke. And then if you continue to look, scroll through there is a video, that a post that says FKM token, your pirates keep sailing. And there's a video. So that is the project that I found, and I found it pretty early. I brought it to the family. We did our research. I did my research. I brought it to the family. I already got ahead of them because I had stepped away from Twitter for about a week or two, and I wasn't doing space calls or even on Twitter at all. I just closed off all my social media. And when I did come back, I found this. I came back with this gem for the family. The website. So you go click on that tweet, it'll take you to their Twitter page. Go read the website, go read the white paper. I don't even understand Survivor.
I hate to, the new white paper is going to come out soon. So hold off on the white paper because there's a white paper 1.1 that's about to be released, and then things are going to start to pick up from there. That's all I can say.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So I'm glad Crypto Survivor is here because he's very active in the Discord, whereas I am not. Okay, but I am in the Discord. I read the main pages, like the announcements and things like that, so that I know what's going on with the project. But the way that I feel about this project, if you were here earlier, and the way that DiDi was describing Xstik, this is how I feel about. I'm having a similar feeling, right? And I do want to tell everybody about it. I want to just keep speaking about it over and over and telling people about it. But I also understand that this is not a quick, it's not a meme coin, it's not a quick project. Like, this is an investment. If you read the website and the white paper, and you kind of can read in between the lines, this thing is going to be massive, and it is going to be huge. Like, I just don't even know how to really articulate into words what it is that I I understand when I read what I'm reading, right? I just know that it's so much bigger than what is right in front of us. They haven't really started promoting and marketing, right? Like, they're going about their airdrop in a completely different way than any other projects. You do have to jump through hoops in order to receive the airdrop, and that is because they don't want the market dumping immediately after the airdrop. So the airdrop is received in 10 increments, of a total of 1 FKM token, which at right now FKM is trading at, I just stepped away from my chart, I think it was at like 500 and something XRP when I just stepped away from it, right? So this is why I don't like, you do see me posting about it. Me and Lemmy made 2 songs about it. I'm on both tracks with him as well. Like, we are very excited about it, but you won't see me like, everybody buy, because I understand 500 is a lot. And when I found it, I didn't find it at 500. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want people coming and looking at me like I'm just trying to like really pump my own bag on this like expensive ass coin. Like, I did my research, I brought it to the family, we all dived into it. They kind of see what I see as well, and they made their own decisions and got in where they felt comfortable. And we're just patiently, this project is a patient project. Like, this is not going to happen overnight. They have plans to do a lot of big things. Like, the difference between the white paper that they have on their website compared to the white paper they have in the Discord is like one. It's the info the information is detailed, but the roadmap and the white paper on the Discord is very detailed. I don't know if you've seen that, Survivor. Like, in quarter 1, they had like OTC meetups, like out the country, and in quarter 2, they're gonna have OTC meetups in Barcelona and like fucking San Juan or some shit. Like, it's like I can't even, like, it's like you just got to go down your own rabbit hole with this project. And it's an NFT project, and it's not cartoon characters, right? It's statements. It's points being made. And with the images that I seen on their Twitter feed and on their website, the way that they're so detailed, it's like I could picture myself driving down the freeway and seeing one of these ads on a billboard and coming on TV and coming across YouTube and my phone on my laptop as campaign ads for, let's say, stop smoking or don't do drugs, right? I see like the textography art and the detail in it and how clean cut and precise it is. These are type of things that I could see in magazines, on billboards. Like, it's just a whole different type of thing. And if you look on the website, you also see that they say they're not for friends that just decided to make a crypto. This is an actual business, and they've been in business, with big brands such as Adidas, Playboy, who else was on there? Coca-Cola, Hyatt Regency. Like, when I came back to Twitter, I went in that Discord and I told them I'd host space calls. I would love to have you guys on here. They came in there. They have 3 different Twitter accounts, okay? They came in here. They did not get on the mic. but they came in here under their 2 official accounts, and there was only like 6 of us in here. Or actually, no, there wasn't. I think there was about 10 of us in here. They came in here, and there was about 10 of us in here, and they just sat back and listened. And then they DM'd me as I was telling the fam, about the project and how excited I was that I had found this. And they were DMing me on Twitter, correcting me and what is the right word? Correcting me and, giving me the thumbs up as far as, yes, you're correct on that information you said. No, that wasn't correct. It is this and da-da-da-da. And they even DM'd me and told me, I told them, I said, I don't know what type of business they're in, but them being attached to all these different type of businesses, you got a clothing brand, you got a magazine, you got Coca-Cola, you got a hotel. I was like, I think they're like in the advertisement business or something. They DM'd me and said, we are in the entertainment industry, whatever that means. I don't know what field in the entertainment industry or whatever. So the token and the project is called FKM, which stands for Fuck Mainstream. They call their community pirates. And me and Lemmy, like I said, well, of course it's Lemmy. Lemmy made a song, and I'm featured on it, and our brother X-Rated is featured on it as well. Let me go ahead and play that for you guys as well, so that you guys can understand the type of blockchain music that our brother Lemmy does, right? And if you're a project or anybody like that who wants to have blockchain music about your project made, just DM me and we'll be able to arrange that and make that happen. This, out of all the songs Lemmy has dropped since we've been together and have found each other and been here in this space, this right here is my favorite song by far. All right. I love all Lemmy's music, but this one right here is like my favorite. Like, I am a hip fan, and this gives me like a whole vibe. So here we go. This song is called Disrupt, and this is for the FKM token. And here we go. I'm going to run it. Let's go. Disrupt. This Lemmy and 2Cold's coming to disrupt your basic level of surface thinking mind. You don't pick up what we laying down, you must get left behind. Sit back and watch us shine. Catch up to our level, the tsunami wave is how we fly.
LKM give 2 fucks. Now worrying the difference between us and them. We pirates, they hiding, we outside. They silent, culture vultures, we still vibing. Pushing X, R to the P, finally financially free. Before I head out to sea, got my legend and my keys. Fuck all of the mainstream, I ain't taking no vaccine. It was just all a dream. Wu-Tang, digital cream. Yin Yang, she talking why she whistle. The case over, they trying to whisper. Audible nautical dripping like faucet. Do I'm here to bother you, I'm here to fuck up shit. Here to disrupt a bitch, caught it like Cutler, bitch, caught it like Odell. Blew them out, oh well. XRP, they calling me Big L, I'm not from Harlem. Born in the Bronx, in Southside Atlanta, X-Rated is talking.
Hey, bro, we disrupted all of this shit. We disrupted Twitter, Instagram, fucking TikTok, all that shit. All of that shit is ours. You know why they call us pirates? Because we take what is ours. We take that shit. Take that shit.
I'm the captain of the ship now. Lil' Maceo, ho go sit down. Gods and goddesses with big crowns. They try to ride our wave and look that bitch drown. Number one stunner shit on them like plumbers. FJ, cruisers, no hummers. Phil does, trust like a bunner. I am the son of a gunner. Talk like you gangsta, haha, boy, you funny. Calling me nigga, I know you a dummy. On top of my way, DiDi, boy, you grumpy. My tribe about to rob you cause they want your money. For bitches and hoes, whoa, I will not disclose. Could go on and on, the story has never been told. That transit chest, look, we want every load. That FKM, whoa, is digital gold. FKM give two fucks, not worrying the difference between us and them. We pirates, they hiding, we outside. They silent, culture vultures, we still vibing. Pushing X, R to the P, finally, financially free.
Triangular traffic, no capping. Fuck mainstream, we don't need that shit to truly shine.
We grab that motherfucker and we put that motherfucker in our pocket because it's ours. And what?
FKN, we fuck with quality over quantity every time. You know the vibe.
And I'm in motherfuckers' comments, and I'm in motherfuckers' DM, banging on motherfuckers on some fuck mainstream shit, on some FKM shit, and what? Somebody stop me, yeah.
It's rough. That's what we do. FKN, we stay true. Fuck mainstream, through and through, through and through, through and through. Triangular trap tsunami.
All right. So that was his track for Disrupt. He has 2 tracks that he actually dropped for the FKM project. That's how like bullish we are on it. So again, you can find his music on his streaming platforms, his YouTube channel, as well as my YouTube channel. There we go. We got bro. Hold on. Let me. We have Wizard up here. He wanted to ask a question. Go ahead, Wizard.
Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Dangerous to follow a project that has not been KYC or know your customer. I heard some problems in my community. There were some projects had to hold tokens or buy tokens and the developers ran away when the airdrop was about to start.
Okay, so Wizard was DMing me. He says his English is very bad, so he wanted to use a translator. So I think he was asking, is it bad to invest in a project? Is that correct, Wizard? Is that what you're asking? Is it bad to invest in a project that has not KYC'd? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay.
It does not matter. Does not matter. Even a KYC project can rug you.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say as well. To me, it doesn't matter if a project is KYC'd or not, right? Because the whole point of the crypto space is to be kind of decentralized and unidentified, right? Now, there's certain things that I look for when I go to invest in a project, right? So it's all about the type of research that you're doing. And for me, KYC isn't a major one. For me, I need information on the website. I need to be able to see a white paper. I need it to be a project that is not asking for like money up front to build what they have planned in the future, right? I need them to already kind of be working and already have brought something to the table a little bit, and not that my money is going for them to take their first step. So if I go on a Twitter page and there's no website and there's no white paper, I'm already that's a turnoff for me. I don't care how many followers that Twitter page has. I'm not going any further down that rabbit hole because there's no information for me. Yes, I can read their Twitter feed and all this and all that, but you haven't even invested money as a project into a website or a white paper, but you're saying that your coins are for sale already. That's a red flag for me. So it's all about, you got to figure out your own kind of research style and what it is that you need in order for you to feel comfortable putting your money into a project. Now, even though I have these certain things check marked, they can all rug pull at any time. So it's just about how you feel comfortable. And again, you invest what you kind of feel comfortable losing. Don't invest more than you're willing to lose. You have to be able to say, if I put 50 XRP into this project and it goes to zero, I can be okay with that. I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you fucking go and you put 5,000 into a project and you're like shooting for the moon, but you're scared at the same time, you've made a very terrible and a very dangerous investment for yourself, because you're going to be worried and stressed out the whole time looking at that chart go up and down. Go ahead, Lemmy, and then we'll get to Schmeckles.
Nah, I didn't know you was playing the song. I just wanted to say that I'm actually on the computer submitting that song Disrupt on all streaming platforms. It's coming out this week, so y'all look out for it. And just check it out on 2Cold's YouTube for now. I'll get it on my YouTube soon. So I just wanted to throw that in it.
All right, for sure. Appreciate you, bro.
For sure.
All right, let's go. Schmeckles, go ahead, brother.
I just wanted to add a little bit onto that, because it's not only the projects that you have to watch out for. So something that 2Cold and this space mentions a lot is exchanges as well can be quite dangerous, especially when cryptocurrencies are volatile. So if you have funds, cryptocurrencies sitting on an exchange, you may want to look into getting a ledger device, something that's off the internet, something that's private, that's yours, that you can take out of your computer, and it can literally withhold all your cryptocurrencies off a connected system. It's an extra level of protection. It's your money, it's your funds. You just need to be wary of everybody. Do your own research for everything. Your due diligence has to be your first step for every kind of investment, and this is outside of cryptocurrency as well. It's something I tell my community, or the Schmeckles community, quite often, is these sorts of the comments, and it's something that I will continue to say to everybody in this space: is protect your assets, protect your investments, and protect yourself by doing the due diligence up front on all projects, all investments, all exchanges, everything you're touching. Make sure you know what's happening there, read the fine print, spend that extra time there. We all know, like, this is just a matter of time before all of this blows up, and there's a lot of money here, and there already is a lot of money here. So make sure that you're protected for your future, for your family's future, and for yourself, for your own peace of mind. I sleep way better knowing that my cryptocurrency is not sitting on some exchange somewhere that could close off overnight. That's all I've got to say. Thanks, Chico.
No problem, James. And to piggyback off of that, I see you, bro, Lemmy. To piggyback off of that, right? It's important for me to let the community know that you guys also need to be careful of the type of information you receive from certain groups and certain influencers as well, right? Everybody's intentions aren't for the better of the community in a whole, so you definitely got to be cautious of the type of I guess, I don't know, the type of pages that you follow, the type of information that you receive. There are, bad actors in this space who, shill projects very tough, and they're pump and dumpers, and, they get you hyped to get in, but they've already positioned themselves, and then they won't tell you when they get out. So just be aware of these type of Twitter pages, and just you got to be very diligent in your research that you do, not only on the projects, not only on the exchanges, but on the pages you follow, the chats you enter, and all of that type of stuff. Like, you have to, it's everything isn't for everything that glitters isn't gold all the time. So you definitely got to do your own research about a lot of different things in this space. Go ahead, bro, Lemmy.
Yeah, just to piggyback off the keeping your crypto off the exchanges, the latest major exchange to be in the headlines was crypto.com. So if you got any crypto on crypto.com, they was in the news earlier last week about people being unable to withdraw their funds being taken away and things like that. So if you got crypto.com, just check that out, keep your eye on it, make sure you invest in the ledger, because That's the worst feeling, knowing that you got your crypto stored in an exchange and you can't transact.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for that. Let me go ahead, the goat. The goat, did you have anything to add to that?
I do not. My bad. My phone is tripping balls. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all good.
I just want to give a shout out.
Yeah, go ahead, Noble.
I'm just
And
gonna.
then we'll get to you, Crypto Survivor.
When you have a cold storage wallet, just be wary about shady sites that people have been, you get invited to. They can steal your crypto from your cold storage if you put in your PIN. Just to clarify on that.
Yes. Never click on links that ask you to give up your PIN or your seed phrase. That is the number one rule in the crypto streets. Do not give up your keys at all to anybody, to any giveaway, to any website, anything like that. So definitely be very, very careful of links that you click into, especially if you use Discord. Discord is a great place where a lot of people send links in the DMs and people are just clicking away, opening shit. So you definitely got to be very careful of what you do. Go ahead, Crypto Survivor.
Yeah, thanks for that. I just wanted to shout out to one of your listeners down here, Leatherface. Leatherface is one of my EQ homies. I can't wait to play the EQ game with Escape NFT. Just wanted to shout out. I see he's listening. And yeah, really appreciate all the information being shared here.
For sure. Yeah, Leatherface, that's our bro Leonard. We appreciate him too. Go ahead, Uncle Neil.
Leonard's in the house. It was talking about a game. Which
Yeah,
thing
okay,
is
but
it?
don't be too long, Uncle Neil. Don't be too long.
It'll be quick. I just want to know about the game. Thank you very much. Who was talking about the game?
Crypto Survivor.
That was me.
Oh,
So
Survivor.
I met Leatherface through there's a game that Equilibrium Games is developing, and I was a part of another community called the Escape NFT community.
Right.
And we hosted a space between that was just like, I guess, questioning their project, and we got to know them, and then Equilibrium Games joined. So they partnered to make a game together, or to include each other's game in each other's game. You know what I mean?
Right.
So then Leatherface, I met him through, he wrote a story about the Owl Sword, and prior to that, he had joined one of the spaces we hosted about the Owl's Nest and the Owl Sword and all that shit.
Okay.
Escape. I think he was in the Escape community before the Owls community. And yeah, just so much energy, really funny guy. Love hearing him talk. And yeah, so that's how I met him, and that's the game. It's you can look it up on Twitter, Equilibrium and Escape NFT, and there is real gameplay proof. Like if you check their YouTube, right, you'll see all the tests, beta testing they're doing.
All right, awesome. That's not the game we played at Marbles, is it?
No, Marbles is a game on Twitch. It's like a luck-based game. So we all we'll log on to Twitch to watch Escape play, and then we can log in to play Marbles with them. And if your marble wins, then you win some X-Blades. They'll give you they do giveaways.
That sounds like fun. All right, cool. That's all I wanted to know. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, man, no problem. For sure.
Wait, there was somebody else in here, but then I wanted to say something too. Anyway, I can't. Wait a minute. No. He'll speak again. Is it James?
You're taking heck along, Uncle Neil.
Go ahead.
But is there anybody else down there that got any questions about the projects, about the Zoom wallet, about anything as far as the XRP ledger is concerned, we can answer them right now for you. If not, we're going to close this call down because this one is being recorded, right? And we'll be right back up in like five minutes, because I want to keep it on the project base and the community information as far as the recording goes, and then we'll hop out and hop back in so that I can get this recorded link out
we
for
can echo.
anybody who missed the call, and then we'll be right back up doing our fam vibes and just doing what we do in here, kicking it. And I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna talk amongst ourselves as a family about the projects we've heard in here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna dive more into CBT because it seems like Uncle Neil is very, very interested in that. So we're gonna dive into that and start kind of researching it ourselves as far as going down the rabbit hole, the website, the white papers, and all of that. Even after we've heard from the project, and then we're gonna be talking about other things, and then we're just going to be chilling, doing what we do, kicking it. So any questions right now on the like quote unquote professional tip? If not, I'm going to close it down, come back 5 minutes. Dougie Fresh will be on. So we'll be right back after these messages, guys. Okay, so give me a second to tweet this link out, to get it out to the community, to the people who missed it, so that they can run it back and get all the information that they missed. And we'll come back hanging out. So I appreciate you guys for pulling up, for spending time with us, for listening to the projects, for asking your questions, for just being here and showing up and being a part of the community. Thank you guys very much.
Yo. I don't want nobody to leave hungry, so we got some steaks and ribs and hot dogs and buns, and this is a cookout, right? Some beer over there and some adult beverages over there. So y'all have a good one, and we'll catch up with you later.
All right, so we'll be right back. What's up, R6? You got a question?
No, I was just telling everybody bye.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna be out, but we'll be right back up in 5 minutes. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in a minute.